It's time for another broadcast of Brown County Sports on BC Hornets Sports. BC Hornets Sports brings to you Brown County Little League Baseball and Softball. High school and junior high softball, baseball, volleyball, football, and basketball. These broadcasts would not be possible without the support of our local sponsors. Let the sponsors know how much you appreciate them bringing the broadcast to you. Proceeds from the advertising and donations help to pay the expenses and help Hope Through Faith Ministries to help local sports programs and activities, bring speakers to speak to our Brown County students, as well as other programs such as critical life seminars and much more. We hope you enjoy the broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
Hello and welcome to BCHornetSports.com. Jared Hoots, Brandon Scranton bringing you semifinal action here at the Brown County 8th grade regional. We have Carthage versus Minden here in the opening the first game this evening. Here in Brown County. Your Brown County Hornets play Camp Point, scheduled to start at 6:45, but it looks like the clock's running a little early today. There's 9 minutes on the clock, so might want to plan to get here about 5 or 10 minutes early to see those Hornets play if you're looking for the Brown County game. But we'll have this Carthage Unity game for you here on BC Hornet Sports. We're on our Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. The pregame show is brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. You can find them on the web at comfortman.com or call in 217-773-2626 here. And like I said, we got semifinal action here between Carthage and Unity. Carthage got here by defeating Liberty on Saturday, and Brown County defeated Nauvoo Calusa on Saturday to get them versus Camp Point in the second game. Minden and Camp Point both got a bye. They had the 1 and 2 seed in their regional, so they both got a bye. So they got the rest on Saturday, while the other two teams had to play. With that, we're going to go over our Dot Transportation starting lineups, brought to you by Dot Transportation. If you're looking for a full-time, part-time driving job, touch or no-touch freight, local or regional, we want to learn more about the jobs available today. Visit drivefordti.com. And starting off for Carthage is going to start number 3, Bryson Van Fleet. Number 15, Liam Longmire. Number 21, Gage Parrish. Number 23, Holton Darbshire. And number 42, Logan Shirley. They come in with a record of 11-10. They're coached by, let me find his name on here, Mr. Jordan Schumann, assisted by Drew Martins. With that, Unity, they are going to start number 4, Asher Gray. Number 14, Henry Baylor. Number 30, Cade Carruthers. Number 33, Camper Eberly. And number 34, Clint Cannell. And those are going to be your starters for Minden. They come into the game at 20-2. They are coached by Joanna Voss, assisted by Will Klusmeyer. And like I said, Unity had the bye. Carthage defeated Liberty on Saturday in the first game of the regional here in Brown County. We're moving on to our keys of the game. Our keys of the game are brought to you by Blessing Health Services. Blessing Mount Sterling Clinic keeps you close to home with family medicine care. 521 East Main Street. Same-day appointments are available. Please call 217-773-7105 for an appointment. And Brandon, you got some keys to the game for us tonight?
Yeah, so this one I find a little bit more difficult. We don't know these teams as well. We've faced both of them in the regular season. I think for Unity, when we played them, they battled some foul trouble. So I think key for them would be to keep some of their key players out of foul trouble early in this game, because when we played them, they found themselves on the bench early in that game. For Carthage, I'd say just making sure you're taking care of the ball, limiting turnovers is going to go a long way in this. I know Unity, I believe, is the 1 seed, so I would assume they're going to come out and hope to put an end to this game early. So take care of the ball and stay out of foul trouble would be my keys.
Yeah, I agree with that. Always probably a little bit of nerves playing the first game for Unity. We'll see how they turn out. Looks like their last game they played, like I said, they were 20-2. They lost to Canton, Missouri. They lost by 5. Was one of their only losses of the year. Was the last game they played, according to IESA. But I could be wrong on that. As how they entered the game. Like I said, Carthage is one game over 500, so that regional win put them over 500 for their season here. And with that, just watch them warm up a little bit. Looks like Unity's going to have the height and length advantage, I think, to come out. They were pretty long. They're pretty physical, if I remember correctly, when we played them over there at Minden before Christmas. It was a very physical game. I was impressed with the physicality of what Minden played with. We've seen Carthage obviously play on Saturday, and we played them during the regular season. They struggled a bit offensively in the first half when we saw them at Carthage, but they had a nice second half. They did a good job attacking the rim here on Saturday against Liberty, but I think a little different opponent as far as getting to the rim this game with Minden out there, like I said, looking at their size. And that's been our keys to the game, brought to you by the Blessing Health Clinic. You can find them at 521 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. For same-day appointments, please call 217-773-7105. We got about 5 minutes left on the clock. We're going to play some ads here, and I'm sure going to do the anthem and lineups here, so we'll be back after these messages.
Is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
When you are ready to move to a new home or refinance the one you are in, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company in Mount Sterling will make sure the process moves along smoothly. With competitive rates, superior service, and great solutions that fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today and get everything you need to get moving. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Knapp Auto Parts. Baby, it's cold outside, and if you've seen the forecast, it's going to be really cold. On sale at McKay Auto Parts are these booster packs. What is a booster pack? A booster pack looks like a set of jumper cables. Carry it in the back of your car, or put it in the trunk, or put it in the back of your truck, and jump it. It'll jump the battery. I've got them on sale. Solar brand, $119 for an ES2500 and $139 for an ES5000. It will start your car. It'll start a diesel. Stop in your locally owned McKay Knapp Auto Parts store.
Mount Sterling Foods offers our community the selection, variety, and pricing found in a larger market, offering convenience and customer service second to none. Check out the daily lunch specials each day on their Facebook page, or stop by and get some of their delicious fried chicken for Sunday lunch or any meal. Weekly grocery specials can be found in the Democrat Message. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Mount Sterling Foods, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, proud sponsor of Brown County Students in Athletics.
Hi, this is Brad Cassing here in Mount Sterling at Ray Insurance Agency. I want to thank you for supporting Brown County Athletics. I'd also like to mention that you probably know that we are specialists in crop insurance, hail insurance, and also any farm coverages that you might need. But what you probably don't know is we have very competitive rates on homes, autos, and commercial business. So I thank you for supporting Brown County sports and look forward to hearing from you. My number is 217-773-3851.
Confused about the tax savings, cost, and other information about solar? Tired of door-to-door salesmen knocking at your door? Talk to the professionals at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Let the Comfort Man make it simple for you so you can discover the tax credits and options that are best for your home or business. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com.
Relax, you're just having a nightmare. We'll call Jerry the Bug Man in the morning.
If you have bug problems, call us today. At Advantage, we do it all, from termites to roaches and even bed bugs.
Take advantage Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Larry Denton Accounting has been serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. Lance Pabin and his staff work with businesses, individuals, and farmers, offering tax preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultations. Larry Denton Accounting, 443 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, Illinois. Put their experience to work for you today. Call 217-773-3400.
Just like a coach preparing their team for the new season, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified technicians at Henry Automotive, want to make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive is located 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Are you ready to relive the heart-pounding excitement of your favorite sports moments? Look no further. Introducing CaptureBC.net, your ultimate destination for digital downloads and prints that will capture the spirit of the game like never before. Exclusive moments, memories, and stories at affordable prices. We believe that everyone should have access to these incredible sports moments. Visit CaptureBC.net.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Brown County Accounting and Tax recently opened in Mount Sterling. The team brings over 30 years of experience and is ready to advise on taxes, bookkeeping, and payroll. We are ready to meet with you with no obligation to discuss your tax saving strategy and have already helped many in the area. Contact us today at 217-770-8082. We're excited to be part of the community and are looking forward to helping you.
Trucking is a very rewarding career.
Best part about truck driving with DTI is the support system.
You can expect coming into a family.
Anything that I need provided over the road, it's just a phone call away.
They make the environment very safe for our drivers.
If you want a sense of independence and empowerment, then this is the company for you.
Just do it. Take that leap.
Don't doubt yourself, just do it.
If I can do it, you can do it.
As a student at St. Mary's School, your child will receive strong educational foundation embedded with Christian values. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, have individual iPads, along with personalized attention with a small class size. St. Mary's also offers Fulham half-day pre-K, affordable tuition, a family atmosphere, and exceptional teachers. Register your child today by calling Melissa at St. Mary's School at 217-773-2825.
Hello and welcome back to BCHornetsports.com. Jared Hoots and Brandon Scranton, you're bringing in semifinal action here between Minden Union and Carthage. We're finishing up the Scranton Heating pregame show brought to you by the Comfort Man. Visit them on the web at comfortman.com or 217-773-2626. One more time for those Dot Transportation starting lineups for Carthage, coming on the record of 11-10. They're going to start Bryson Van Fleet, number 3, number 15, Liam Longmire, number 21, Gage Parrish, number 23, Holton Darbyshire, and number 42, Logan Shirley. Minden comes in with the record at 20-2. They're the number 1 seed in this regional. They're going to start number 4, Asher Gray. Number 14, Henry Bellar. Number 30, Cade Carruthers. Number 33, Camper Eberly. And number 34, Clint Canal. And those have been your DOT Transportation starting lineups, and we're about ready for tip here.
About right on time. I thought it'd be a little bit earlier. We're at 5:28, so
we're getting closer. Hey, it looks like it's going to be Gray and Shirley is going to jump. I'm not Gray, I'm sorry. That's
Carruthers.
Carruthers, yeah. Coach Carruthers' son, I believe, or Minden Unity. Box back up to the Gray. That's Gray with it. Looks like Carthage is starting a little 2-3 zone action here. Giving up some size there to Minden, it looks like. So they're starting in that zone. That's Carruthers inside at the high post off of Gray's hands. And it's going to be out of bounds. Little nerves that we talked about. There's going to be a turnover on Minden. It'll be Carthage's basketball. And Carthage, just like Minden's going to be playing a man-to-man. And that's the Derbyshire off the bounce over there to Van Fleet. Van Fleet now finds Parrish. Parrish going to take one-on-one. He bounces, goes up, misses a shot, rebounded there by Carruthers. Carruthers has it tipped away from him, but gathered there by Minden. Up ahead it goes. One dribble up and no good. That shot is by Canal. He stays with it 3 or 4 times. There's be a foul there on
Bentley Brown.
All right.
Bentley Brown's going to pick up the first foul. That'll be the team first this quarter as well. Yeah. 2 shots there, got his own rebound.
Ooh, out of bounds play, doesn't like it. Out to Gray, the lefty tries it and fires, and off the back iron, no good. Rebounded strong in there by Minden. They're crashing the boards. That's Eberly. They'll struggle with the ball inside a little bit. Run down by Baylor. I'm going to say Baylor. And see if I'll see if I can get a correction from Minden here. Coming on, that's Canal. Canal with the shot fake. Dribble, one bounce out to Baylor. Out there. Looking for some help. To Eberly. Inside. They're really trying to work that high-low game in there. Trying to pound it inside, and that's Canal with it, and he misses a shot, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Going to Carthage. It looks like Minden's really trying to get that high-low look there.
They're trying to make that their focus out of the gate. Yeah.
Carruthers and Canal there. Canal? We'll go Canal. I don't want to say Canal. Canal. And that's Parrish for Carthage. Left it on to Longmire. Out there to Van Fleet. Like a little dribble motion offense. A little 4-out, 1-in look for Carthage. Is what it looks like. Little ball screen action with 42 working the post. That's a drop step up and short. Rebounded strongly there. His own shot. That's Derbyshire. He's going to go up again, and he gets it. And that's 2-0 to Carthage with 4:06 here in the early going. Back inside the Canal. Back swung around. That's Gray. Good ball move by Unity. Good drop step up and short. But that's Carruthers getting fouled. He's going to be rewarded 2 free throws.
Shirley's going to pick that one up. That'll be his first of the game. Their team's second of the quarter. That'll send Cade Carruthers to the line here for 2. Carruthers' first shot on the way is up and good.
And checking into the game is Jacob Voss. He's a 7th grader. He's going to set down Canal. That's what Canal. I'm going to mess that up all night, I think.
Yeah. Second free throw on the way. It's going to be off the right side. No good. So
rebounded there by Longmire. A little 2-1 with 3:52 left to go here in the first quarter. Carthage hanging on a 1-point lead, and the other way, that ball stolen by Carruthers. He's got the larceny, goes in for contact, but doesn't get any, but he still finishes it 3-2. Minden on a steal by Carruthers. That's Longmire. That ball is going to be stolen away. Spin move by Canal, no good. Carruthers on the tip, no good. Carruthers another rebound, no good. Ball shot up, and that's going to be a foul. And that's going to be Baylor going to the line.
Van Fleet's going to pick that up. That'll be his first. That'll be their team third.
And Minden is pounding the offensive boards right now.
Beeler's first shot is up and no good.
Voss is going to check out.
Beeler's second one on the way. That is no good as well.
Tipped around, Carruthers with it. Misses a shot, rebounded there by Parrish for Carthage. And they get a clear there, and that's Parrish is still working down through there.
Unity is cleaning up the boards, but they're not really capitalizing on their hard work underneath the basket right now.
Just a little too anxious when they get the rebound, I think. But they're working hard. You are correct. And they're definitely physical right now here on the defensive end. See a lot of physicality with their hands and their body fighting through screens. Longmire looking for some help. Skipped over there. That's Derbyshire. He's got the only points for Carthage. Back over to Parrish. Parrish with a Euro step in, and they're going to get a foul called there. And who's that's going to go on?
That's going to go on
Canal.
Canal, yeah, 34.
Yep.
Canal. That'll be his first. That'll be the team first, too, this first quarter. That'll send Gage Parrish to the line here for a pair. This first one is up and good. High arch shot. It's either going to go in or going to be a long rebound. Second one on the way as well. It's going to be off the side.
It's an interesting battle going down there between Canal and Derbyshire down there on the block. It was quite hilarious to look at down there. Derbyshire maybe gets away with it, or Canal gets away with the travel there, it looks like. Over there to Gray. Gray back to Everly. Doesn't like it. Tipped around, rebounded there by Shirley. And Carthage clears. That's Parrish here. Looking at a little 5-out dribble here. No, that ball's tipped, and one time too many in the cookie jar.
Beeler's going to pick up a cheap one there. Well, thought he had it.
Swung and missed on the first one, and then he got it on that second one. And it's getting physical out here with a lot of hands going on. Physicality is turning up. It's playoff time. A little dribble weave still out front, and they're looking to jump it. Another dribble weave, back out to 42 now. That's Shirley with it. Shirley back into Parrish. Spread out the offense. A little dribble screen, spin move up and short. Rebounded strong in there by Carruthers. He hits the deck though, but it is corralled by Eberly. Eberly goes up. He wants, nice pass to Archer. That is a great give there by Parrish to Archer. That makes it 5-3 Minden with 1:40 left to play. Ball is in the Longmire. He's struggling with the pressure, and that's Gray with it. Gray with the left hand goes up and is going to get rewarded for 2 free throws.
Yep. Gage Parrish is going to pick that foul up. That'll be his first or team third of the first quarter with 1:33 here to go. We talked about that at the beginning, is to limit those turnovers, take care of the ball for Carthage. And it looks like they've had 3 or 4 in this first quarter, so Gray's first free throw on the way is up. And no good.
It's really pushing Carthage's offense away from the basket, too. They're really extending that pressure out, too, when that dribble weave.
Asher Gray's second free throw on the way. About the back of the iron, no good, but
ball is corralled. No, good hustle. We're going
to get a foul here.
Ooh.
It's going to go on Asher Gray.
That's going to be
his first, but that'll be the team third of the quarter. Not sure about that one.
I don't know. That was a close one. Hustle. It's a hustle foul as a coach that you can say, all right, you're busting your butt to try to get that. That's for sure. Ooh, and that ball is kicked, I think. Kicked by Cannell. That pressure is really amping up. I think Carthage is going to take a timeout here. They're going to have a 30-second timeout. It's 5-3. Unity's up by a basket. Carthage's ball, though. 1:26 to go here in the first quarter of semifinal action here. The gym's starting to fill up a little bit, so if you're coming out to the Hornet game, you might want to come out here and get a seat. I know how many Unity and Carthage fans will stay, but the middle school is filling up fast.
It sure is.
That is for sure. And get out here and get some basketball watch. You know, you never know what the weather's going to be tomorrow. Some people say it's going to freezing rain. Some people say it's not. Who knows what's going to happen?
I know. I saw that. They were talking about it all day at work of when it's going to start.
All I know is I don't want to go to school until July 4th, so I hope it doesn't go. And that's a tip by, who was that, 14? That's Baylor, right? Yep. And that's a good move there by Parrish, looking for some help. Still looking for some help.
Parrish might have got away with dragging that foot right there, but
back up top, and they're going to have a legal screen there on Van Fleet.
Yep. That'll be Bryson Van Fleet's second foul.
What that guard-oriented offense that Carthage plays, let's see how that comes into play. Looks like coach is going to let it ride here. In there to Everly, back over top, that's Gray. Gray, that high-low look, inside, post pass to Carruthers. He goes up strong and scores it. Carruthers extends the lead to 7-3. Ooh, Van Fleet right to Gray, and he puts it in. That's 9-3 Unity, and they're starting to extend that pressure and feeling that lead here. Carson's got a man wide open down the other end. That's Shirley. Shirley's going to lay it in, though. And that's a bucket that Carthage needs to stop the run of Minden. Ball quickly the other way. That's Cannell with it. Little Euro step up. No good. Rebounded in there. Pulled down by Longmire. Longmire up to Parrish. Parrish is going to try to settle down the offense. Looking to take it right at Minden. That's Longmire on this right wing. Receives the ball screen. Comes off of it, but offense is pushed way back to half court. Shirley wants to go off the dribble. Big fella going in. Nice bounce pass, though. You got 7 seconds left to play. 5 seconds left to play. Longmire doesn't realize it. Van Fleet, they still don't. And he gets it off. Blocked by Gray at the buzzer. And that's how your first quarter ends. 9-5, Minden's up. We'll be back after these messages.
ADI, located in Golden, is one of North America's largest pattern tiling installers. We've helped farmers create water management systems for over 40 years with pattern tiling across farm fields, generating proven data showing a boost in yield and greater profitability. Changing weather patterns do not have to cost you yield dollars anymore. Start with a free estimate now by calling your local ADI representative, David Lohman, at 309-280-2411 or by visiting our website at agdrainage.com.
Land Guy's Toby Stay's relentless pursuit is to use his local expertise to help connect those with a shared passion for land. If you're in the market to sell, give him a call at 217-257-6096. Additionally, if you're in the market to buy, you can find his current listings by scanning the QR code on the screen or following him on Facebook at Toby Stay Land Broker or on Instagram at Toby Stay. He looks forward to connecting with you and providing a smooth process to your transaction.
Welcome back on BCHornetSports.com here. We're in the second quarter action of Minden and Carthage here in the semifinal action of the Brown County Regional here, 8th grade style. Carthage is going to start with the ball, and they're going to look to try to cut into this lead. The ball is going to be inbound to a new player in the game, number 0. That's Brick Blanton. He's struggling with the ball a little bit, and that's going to be over in the back. That's going to be a turnover, Minden. And I just like Minden's confidence right now, the way they're walking around. They got a good bounce in their step. 2-3 zone still being employed by Minden. Or Carthage, that is. High-low aim, that's Hannell. Look, bad pass in there. It's tipped away, stolen away in there, and Longmire comes up with it.
I think he could have put a little air under that, and he would have probably been able to go up and get it. But
yeah, I agree. Those high-low passes right now, they're not putting – you're exactly right, a little air under it, so those big fellas can go get it, use that length. You watch Kansas and Bill Self run that high-low for such a long time, and that's going to be a travel on Carthage. But those bigs do a great job of putting air so they can go get it.
Kansas had a good showing last night against Arizona State.
They did, and probably Brown County's biggest Kansas fan, Susie Woodward, was probably ecstatic about the win. She's a huge Kansas fan. Now ball's over there to Gray on the left side, skip back over to Everly. Back in the top, back to Gray. Inside there to Carruthers, spin move, drop step, right shoulder, and make it. That's 11-5. I like his aggressiveness on those drop steps inside. That's something we didn't see a lot when we played him, but I like his physical aggressiveness in there.
Yep.
Longmire with it. He throws it into Parrish. Parrish there working on Hannell. Back out. Nice drive. Ooh, good back door there. Good deflection, though. Got his hands on that.
Beeler got that.
Beeler got his hands on that. Tough spot to take the ball out of bounds on the side for Carthage here. Let's see what they come up with. 4:46 left to go on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Little miscommunication. That ball is run down. Good unselfish basketball. And Gray's going to be rewarded with that. And that was Canal that ran it down, tipped it over to Asher for the points. 13-5. Back on the other end, tough pass stolen away there by Carruthers. Carruthers up to Blewett. He finds Hannell. Skip back around. Carruthers going to try the three. Doesn't like it. Good drive in there. A lot of contact. Flips it out to Eberly. Back to Bale. Over to Gray. Gray's now finding himself on the right side. He's been on the left side, but that three is going to be hoisted up by Eberly and good. That's 16-5. Minden's on quite the run right now. We got a timeout, Carthage.
Cannell and Parrish are starting to really get physical with each other. If you watch, even on both ends of the ball, they're pushing and shoving. I could see someone getting a frustration call here in a minute.
It's been a pretty physical game off the ball. You see a lot of, kids playing hard.
Yep.
Basketball has become a physical game, especially you go to a high school regional game. You better, it's not for the weak, that's for sure.
Yep.
We got 4:07 here to play in the second quarter. Carthage has used its second timeout. They're out of 30s now. See what they come up with. Once again, a crucial moment in the game where you just need a little bucket to settle you down here. You have to do it the length of the floor. Well, Minden is, they're man-to-man press here. Well, that ball's tipped. Good play there by Carruthers. Good fake, up and good. And Carruthers kind of had a one-man press there. He stole it on the inbounds, tipped it to himself and put it in, and got fouled.
They hit Brig Blatton with that foul. Send Carruthers to the line for one.
Is that Van Fleet coming back in for Blatton, right?
Carruthers' shot is on the way and rolls around and is good.
19-5. Minden, 4:03 to play. A little created a separation there. Tip down to, Longmire. Longmire finds his man, that's Parrish. Parrish on the right side. Parrish looking to drive. Still looking to drive. Finds a seam. Back out the long. He's going to fire the three, and off the front iron, no good. Tipped around by Carruthers. Good outlet pass to Gray. Gray's on the left side. He goes up with the left hand and squeezes it in. 21-5.
That last free throw by Carruthers put him at the 10-point mark for the evening.
Good hustle there by that young man from Carthage. Up there to Longmire. Longmire with it. Back out to Van Fleet. Van Fleet finds his man cut into the hole and is going to get a foul call, and that's Parrish. He's going to go to the free throw line.
Looks like Cade Carruthers is going to pick up that. That'll be his first, their team first to the second quarter. So, little fast-paced action there. Everybody needed a little breather. I think everybody was all right with getting that.
Yeah, I agree.
Listen, Parrish to the line. His first one is up and rolled around, no good.
I think that hit every part of the rim and didn't go in.
Parrish's second one on the way. It is good.
And that breaks a big run by Minden. They're going a little sideline fast break action as Minden. Ooh, almost didn't have very good execution there. I didn't see what happened, but there was a pretty good collision there at the free throw line, and it looked like Parrish took the worst of it. I didn't see what happened, but I saw what was left of it.
Yep. Cade Carruthers and Parrish got tangled up, and he definitely took the wrong end of that one.
Ball is thrown up. Tough pass, but brought down by Derbyshire. Back into Parrish. Parrish is back up. He's good with the dribble. Back to the top of the key. That's Derbyshire. Ooh, good back door, but he's going to get called for traveling. Carthage is just struggling with that ball pressure that Minden's putting on right now. They're doing a good job of sliding their feet and being physical. Ball's over to Baylor. Back other to Asher. That's Gray. Gray in the post feed to Hannell. Back kick back out. That's Baylor going to try the three. Back iron no good. Rebounded in there by Canal. And he falls to the ground. Derbyshire ends up with it. He's stolen away by Carruthers. And Baller with it. Back over the Canal. Back to Baller. And that's Voss. He's checked into the game. Out to Gray. Gray, the lefty, is going to try the three. Back iron, no good. Voss high for the rebound. The seventh grader pulls it down, looking for some help. Oh, and he throws it away, though. That's stolen by Van Fleet. He gives it off to Parrish. He's going to bring it up half court. Going off the right-hand drive. He's going to get all the way to the rim and get fouled. And that's the first time that I've seen Minden not move their feet and give up that straight line drive.
Yeah, Clint Cannell's going to pick up his second foul there. It'll be the team's second of the second quarter with 2:10 left to go. They'll send Parrish back to the line here for a pair. First one on the way. Is no good. Second one up and good.
It's 21-7. So Minden takes a 2-touchdown lead over Carthage right now with 2:08 left to play in the second quarter. Gray's with it. It looks like a little boxing one now on Carruthers. Voss is inside. He turns and gets fouled. Like a Carthage switched to a boxing one on Carruthers.
Derpshire's going to pick up that. Be his first. That'll send Jacob Voss to the line. Been trying to pay. Parrish and Carruthers are really getting after it. About every play, they're on the ground.
I saw that last one.
Voss's free throw on the way. Rolls around, no good.
Two kids out there trying to make sure this isn't their last 8th grade game. And both playing hard.
Jacob Voss's second free throw on the way. Rolls around, no good. Rebound by Carruthers. He snuck around the back there.
That was a good move. He kind of pulled the chair and spun around the other way. And that's Parrish with it. Parrish with a nice strong drive. Didn't get it. Rebounded in there. Pulled around there by Eberly.
Oh.
And back out to Gray. Gray still with it. We got 1:38 left to play. 23-7. Minden's up. That's a post move into Voss. Voss goes up strong and finishes. That's 25-7 Minden, and they're going to have a foul here on 33.
It's going to go against Camper Eberly. That'll be his first, their team third of the second quarter with 1:26 left.
And that ball's going to come in there. That's Parrish. Parrish, the ball's tipped away. Run down there by Carruthers. And Carruthers is showing that athleticism. Voss is going to get rewarded 2 shots, but man, Carruthers is everywhere right now.
That was a big foul there for Carthage if they want to try to make a run here. That'd be Bryson Van Fleet's 4th foul of the game, so that's a huge one. Voss's first free throw up is no good.
The second one's off the back iron, rebounded there by Carruthers, up and in, 27-7. Carruthers is kind of taking over the game with his physicality right now. 27-7, 1:09 to play. That ball is tipped and thrown away there by Baylor. Baylor skipped over to Carruthers. Carruthers looking for it behind the back, out top to Voss, back to Baylor. Good movement to Gray, and Gray, the lefty, finds that left block. Man, he's made a living over there on that left side tonight for Minden. And that's Van Fleet with it. And that ball is going to be thrown away. And it's danger zone time for Carthage, I believe. Into the game for Minden is number 20. That's Caden Humke for the first time. Carruthers is going to get a well-deserved breather here.
Yeah.
A little extra time before the second half starts. And that's Gray. Passed up the 3. Oh, he's going to drive in. Lefty. No good. Too hard. He's going to be tipped around out of bounds. Good move by Gray.
He's parted and it got a little too easier.
It did. I think it was too easy.
Yeah.
I agree. 38 seconds left here to play. Carthage's ball, trying to cut in that 29-7 game. That's Parrish. A good hustle. Good hustle. I've been thoroughly impressed by the effort that this Minden team has put on there so far. Looks like they've came out in a mission that they aren't going to lose, and they've done a great job so far tonight.
Kate Carruthers had a great first half. He's at 14 points right now for the first half.
Probably close to 10 rebounds and 10 steals, I think. And Gray's with it. We're under 20 seconds left to go. Let's see if Minden gets that last second shot. And that's Voss with it. Voss, strong move, goes up, and he's going to get fouled.
Logan Shirley's going to pick that up. I'm not sure how much we'll see out of Cade Crothers in that second half. He might come back out to start the third quarter. But
yeah, especially you're thinking about the championship game tomorrow.
Yep. Jacob Voss's first free throw is up and good.
And into the game for Minden comes number 11. That's that's not Reef Craig. That's Evan Kraus. Also for Carthage, back in is Blanton and Oren Bergman.
Voss's second free throw up. No good.
Rebounded strong in there by Bergman. Back out to Longmire. Longmire with it on the right side. He's going to stop and pop the transition three. Back iron, no good. Rebounded in there. Bergman gets his hands on it and comes away with it. Gray's out ahead. He doesn't get the shot off. And that's going to be our first half of play. Minden is up 30-7 on your Cass Communications scoreboard. We're moving on to our Yingling and Nissen halftime show. The halftime show is brought to you by Yingling and Nissen Agency. You can find it on the web at yntheagency.com or stop by the office at 111 West Washington, Mount Sterling. Call 773-3397 for a quote today. That's Yingling and Nissen Insurance Agency. We'll also have the Blessing Health Services keys to the second half for a fast, convenient, and safe healthcare. No appointment needed. The Blessing Express Clinic at 34th and Broadway in Quincy. You don't even have to get out of your car to learn more at blessinghealth.org/express clinic. With that, Brandon, you ready for some halftime stats?
I am. So starting with Unity, like I just spoke about, Cade Carruthers had a great first half. He's leading the way for the Unity Mustangs, right? Or the Colts.
The Colts, the junior high's Colts, yes.
He has 14 points. Followed that up. Asher Gray has 10. Cade Camper Eberly has 3, and then Jacob Voss has 3 as well. For Carthage, they're led by Gage Parrish with 3. Holton Darsmeyer has 2, and then Logan Shirley has 2 as well.
Gotcha, and that's been our halftime stats on the Yingling and Nissen Agency show. I think the keys to the second half, for Minden, I think the big thing is, like we talk about, sometimes in our Hornet games when you're up and you got another game tomorrow, you got to play smart.
Yep.
You don't want any silly little injuries that you could have avoided or no bad habits. I know it's been a physical game, it looks like, out there. So as a coach, you kind of got to watch for that. And the big thing is just keep doing what you're doing. I guess if you want to fix anything at halftime, I think maybe if they stay zone, that high-low look that we talked about, maybe those passes. But, I don't think he changed anything. And for Carthage, I think for them is they just got to be aggressive, fight Minden's pressure with their pressure, and it's tough. Sometimes when the athletes are long and physical, you just got to tell yourself, I got to keep going, in those moments, because, you look at the score like, man, I'm down, 23 right now.
Yeah.
You just got to keep going, and you want to end on a positive note. That's the big thing for Carthage. I think, attacking the rim, they've got some free throws. I think most are points from free throw line?
They are. Gage Parrish, he has had 6 free throws for the night. We're 3 for 6 right now. So, yeah, that Unity pressure is really keeping them out of even getting any shot attempts.
Yes.
Anything that they've put up has been highly contested on a dribble drive, just trying to create something for themselves. So, yeah, they have to figure out how to get some shots up.
Yep, I agree. And that's been our Keys to the Game, brought to you by Blessing Health Services on our Yingling and Nissen halftime show. There's about 7:40 left to go before that third quarter arrives, and we're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Yingling and Nissen Insurance. Stop in and talk to one of our agents today about your insurance needs.
We really appreciate the support of the community in our business for the last 40-some years. Come and see us if you have questions on your policy with us, or if you want a quote and you're with someone else now, we'd be happy to work with you.
Give Yingling and Nissen Agency a call at 217-773-3397. Go Hornets!
Have you ever thought about opening the door to a new truck driving career? If so, B&N Trucking is looking for you. At B&N Trucking, we offer competitive pay, healthcare, 401k, paid vacation, and holiday pay. B&N Trucking is currently looking for over-the-road, regional, and home every-night delivery specialists. B&N Trucking runs the latest in modern equipment. For full details, please visit bnntrucking.net or call 217-289-3555.
Kerr Auction of Mount Sterling, Illinois wants you to consign with them today. Call 217-242-9600 or visit online at kerrauction.com and download the Kerr Auction app.
When it comes to becoming a better version of you, there's no place to start like the Y. The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA offers activities for the whole family. From youth sports to summer day camp, we have something for all ages. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group exercise classes or work out in our fitness center, complete with a full line of cardio and weight equipment. Our indoor rubberized track is perfect for both running and walking, while our full-size gymnasium offers space for pickup basketball games and volleyball leagues. On-site childcare is available while you work out for children as young as 6 weeks. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self and family will thank you.
A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sail by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. They also do wrought iron fencing. How long does that last? 100 years? 200 years? Who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last? Shop www.arusticgarden.com and get it shipped directly to your front door. In Brown County, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on. Like the one who mowed your lawn and trimmed that week you were sick? Well, here's another good neighbor you can count on. State Farm Agent Carolyn Wright. Carolyn and her team are here to help life go right when you combine your home and auto insurance, which can save you money and time. So combine home and auto and start the savings rolling. Call State Farm Agent Carolyn Wright at 217-773-4170 today.
Hi, I'm Heather Henry, owner and instructor at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz palm, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events. Go Hornets!
At Quincy Audiology, we understand that hearing loss can make it challenging to connect with loved ones and fully engage with life. Our goal is to provide compassionate care and comprehensive solutions to help you regain the joy of sound. Our doctors of audiology are committed to providing personalized care tailored to your unique needs. We offer the communities of West Central Illinois the services and state-of-the-art solutions to help you reconnect with the world around you. Visit our website, quincyaudiology.com. Brown County, let me introduce you to your new Country Financial Agency team, the Davis-Lipkeman Group. Team members include agents Megan Davis and Brad Lipkeman and financial advisor Nate Davis. The Davis-Lipkeman Group is your trusted team of insurance professionals who are here to protect you with auto, home, life, business, and retirement when it matters most. Country Financial, 124 West Main Street, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-3591 for an appointment today.
The Tracy Family Foundation promises that every student that graduates from Brown County High School can receive a college scholarship for up to $18,000, provided they meet minimum requirements. The scholarship can be used for various types of post-secondary education, including career and technical certificates, 2-year associate degrees, and 4-year bachelor's degrees. Visit tracyfoundation.org/Brown County Promise to learn more.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Hello and welcome back to BCHornetsports.com. Jared Hoots, Brandon Scranton bringing you 8th grade semifinal action between Minden and Carthage. We're just about ready to start the third quarter. There's a minute 20 left to go. If you're looking for the Brown County Boys Junior High 8th grade game against Camp Point, it'll be on next. If you're looking for the games versus Southeastern, you need to check the other feed because Steve and Lisa has it at Augusta, so it's on there too. They're planning on having that. If you're looking for that, if you're one of those Hornet fans looking for the high school game, buzzer's about ready to go off here. It's 30-7. That has been our Yingling and Nissen halftime show.
Steve needs to figure out how to get that multicast so somebody can, if he has multiple games going on, he can click back and forth real easy.
That's right. Or have like the Manning cast going on too.
Yeah.
That'd be always interesting. And the winner of this game will play tomorrow night at 5:30 versus the winner of the Camp Point Brown County game coming up next at 5:30 for the regional championship. And a spot to go to the West Prairie sectional next Monday. Looks like Carthage is going to start out there with Blanton, Longmire, Parrish, Derbyshire, and Shirley. Or not Shirley. Shirley's not out there. Bergman's out there. It looks like Minden's going to go back with their starters. That is Parrish with it. He's working on Gray. Back into Derbyshire. Derbyshire going to get called. No, we're going to have a foul.
Eberle is going to pick up his second foul.
Ball comes into Longmire. Back over to Parrish. Parrish looking off the ball screen. Doesn't like it. Still doesn't like it. Finds Derbyshire. He's going to cross over, try to get in the lane. Back out to Parrish. A little two-man game off the dribble. Up and no good. Rebounded by Parrish. He throws it back in. Corralled by Carruthers. And that's going to be a foul there. Eberle had the ball.
It's going to go on Lohmeyer. That'll be his first foul of the game.
Ball's thrown into play. Excuse me, to Bailey. That high-low game out there. Thought about it was Eberle. We got Carruthers and Canal working that high-low game. Eberle, out on the perimeter, and that ball was thrown away. Other way we go with Derbyshire. Derbyshire with it to Longmire. Over to Derbyshire. Off the bounce. Back over to Longmire. A little dribble weave back into Parrish. Parrish shot fake. Ooh, good find to Bergman, but it's off his hands. Derbyshire goes up with it, and back iron, no good. Rebounded there by Baylor, and that ball heads up, cheerleaders. Good hustle there by Canal to try to throw it in, but it's out to Illini West, and he's going to have trouble with it, and we're going to have a foul.
That one's going to be Lohmeyer as well. He'll pick up a quick second foul there. I think that was kind of incidental. I think they got their feet tangled up, but nonetheless, he's got a foul.
We're on the other side of the court. Back into Baylor. Still looking for help. Finds it in Canal. And shot fake by Eberle. Doesn't like it. Swung over there to Gray. Gray, the lefty. Not much arch, but it's a straight line drive in. That's 33-7 there. And Minden's still going to turn up that pressure. Ball thrown back to Derbyshire. Now on the break. Looking for it is Parrish. Parrish in some trouble. Stolen away. Going to be out of bounds. Stayed with Carthage. 4:05 here left to play. Got 33-7 ball game. The first semifinal here at the Brown County Regional. Ball's into Parrish. Parrish looking for the help. He finds it. That's Derbyshire. He's got a free throw line jumper. High arcer. Back iron rolls in. 33-9. Minden. Looking for some help is Hannell. Over there, that's Gray. He's going to try another one, and that's his spot. Is that his third three or fourth three?
That's only his second.
Oh, boy.
The first one in that first half was Eberle.
I got you. They just look good when he shoots it, I think, is the saying.
Nell's going to pick that up. That'll be his third foul. That'll send Bergman to the line here for two. Bergman's first free throw on the way. It's good. Second free throw up and away, and good. He hits both of them.
That makes it 36-11. Quickly the other way is Minden. I like how Minden runs their fast break too. That's going to be stolen away. Going the other way is Dartpower, and that's stolen away from him. And Gray runs it down and gets it up ahead. Ball back over there. Gray on that side. Nope, didn't like it. Turns it down. Float game. And there's going to be a foul.
Yeah. I think he went full on both hands to the chest there when he went, didn't he?
I've been impressed with Carruthers' composure. He just keeps on playing. That's Carruthers with it. Jump stop. Thrown to the outside. Run down by Gray. Gray back out to Ballard. Over to Everly. Ballard, high-low game, kick out. That's Gray for the three on the left side.
He's hit 3 quick ones here in the third quarter.
All from that same left wing. The lefty on the left side makes it 39-11. That's going to be a high arcing three, no good. Run down there by Gray. I thought he was going to take it right down that left side. Ball is brought up by Gray. Over there to Ballard. That high-low game, still working that to Everly. That ball's fought for, and jump ball is going to be called. A good play there by Gage Parrish. Ball's inbounded. That's Baylor over there to Gray. There's that high-low. Going to try the other side now to Everly. No good. And back the other way we go. That's Parrish. Parrish working on the drive. Kick back out there to Darbshire. Longmire doesn't like it. Good left-handed dribble. That's Parrish. Darbshire. You can see a little fatigue on Carthage right now. Their guards, having to do a lot off that dribble drive. And it's hard if you got a team playing man-to-man up in your face a lot.
Physical. They're up in your face and being very physical with those guards as well. That'd be Everly's third foul.
We got a little skirmish down there at the baseline and between a couple kids. A few words have been exchanged, and we're going to have a sub for Carthage here. Van Fleet's going to come in. Going to set down Blanton. And that's Van Fleet's got 4 fouls, doesn't he?
He does.
About 1:59 here to play in the third quarter. That's Parrish. Parrish looking for the dribble. Still looking for the dribble to Van Fleet. Van Fleet, ooh, good back door there. That's a tough catch, too. Kick back out. That's a heck of a catch by Darbshire out there. Or Longmire, I'm sorry. Ooh, little miscommunication, but it's going to work out. Ball's got inside and the foul, and working hard in there is that 23, right? That's Derbyshire. That's Holton.
They gave that foul to Beeler. Derbyshire goes to the line for 2 here. First one's up, and good.
Makes it 39-12.
It is getting very chippy under there. There's a lot of extracurricular after the whistle and a lot of chirping going on right now. So the second one is no good.
I saw that one. I got a foul here on Carruthers. It'll be interesting to see. Oh, a 2-shot foul. So I think we're rewarded 2 free throws. And Foul's going to be on 30, I believe. That's going to be on Carruthers. Carthy's going to get 2 free throws here. We just got to line up and shoot them, I think. We need a Unity guy to get in there, is what we need. There it is. Carruthers is going to come in there. I think Voss is going to come in for Carruthers.
First free throw on the way is up, and no good.
We're going to have a timeout, Unity. You're going to have a 30-second timeout real quick. Voss is going to check in for somebody. He's going to come in for Canal, I believe. Well, we got 39-12 with 1:39 left to play here in the third quarter. Looks like Carthy's will be shooting 2 shots from here on out with this. I think Unity's kind of got the game all but wrapped up here.
Yeah, the Unity's got to keep their head, make sure nobody gets in trouble here. I would assume that Carruthers will be done for the evening. He did a great job keeping his composure like you talked about earlier. They got pretty rough with him. They've been throwing some elbows and working hard against each other, so be smart here. Don't get anybody hurt, don't get anybody in trouble with it. Can't come back and play tomorrow night.
And a lot of respect here for Carruthers and Tony Fessler here working the game. They're just talking about, he's like, what do you think I did? He's like, I thought you came high with your elbows. Okay, I understand. You know, you move on and play basketball, and that's exactly what you want.
Second free throw is good by Darvish.
That's 39-13. And that is Baylor with it. Baylor with good high-low. He finds in there. Back to Carruthers. Carruthers with a drop step. Ball's tipped away. Gray's on the three-point line. Doesn't like it. Looking for some help, and I think he was looking for somebody to pass to. Carruthers with it, but they're going to call him for, over the back in this situation. A little push in the back on that rebound. It'll be Carthage's ball. We got 1:23 left to play here. Like I said, Carthage is going to be shooting these free throws out here on every foul. That one on Carruthers, so that's 3 on him.
First one on the way is no good by Parrish.
The ball hits the back iron. Ooh, off the right side. Pulled down by Eberly. Back the other way is Gray. We're under that 118. I feel like the last 30 seconds of the game took 2 hours.
Yeah.
Out to Baylor. Baylor with it to Gray. Gray working on that right side. Back over to Baylor. They're going to help. Ooh, tough pass in there. Try to get the high-low look, but that's stolen away. Stolen away by Longmire. Back the other way is Parrish. Dribble drive to up and, ooh, just short. Good rebound there, though, by Voss, the 7th grader. And Gray wants to slow it up a little bit, run some clock here. Over to Baylor. Now out to the top is Carruthers. Carruthers came out of the post. Now he's playing a wing. Let me foul on who?
Lohmeyer. That'll be his 3rd foul. It'll be Carthage's 4th foul this 3rd quarter with 40 seconds left.
Good cut there. Eberly for 3. Likes it. Ooh, rolls everywhere but down. But big rebound by Big Jake Voss. And the big 7th grader puts it in. 41-13. Nice strong rebound. Kept it high. That's what you like to see from the young post players. Keep that ball above your shoulders. Ooh, good spin move there. Gets to the lane, and that ball is going to be blocked, though, by Carruthers. Tip back up, and Gray comes down with it, and he gets thrown to the ground, and it's going to be a travel call. And the other thing to keep in mind, too, you're up big, and there's a chance you might have, you play tomorrow. You just got to relax and play on. Ball out to the top here. That's Parrish. Parrish with the spin move. Doesn't like it. Back over to Darbyshire. Off the dribble. Good shot there, and that's a tough shot by that young fella. And that's Holton Darbyshire. It's an and one with a little float game.
Eberly's going to pick up his 4th foul. That'll send Darbyshire to the line here for 1.
Caden Humke came into the ball game for Minden, number 20.
Free throw up and on the way. It's going to be no good off the back of the iron, but rebound comes down to Carthage. Deep three.
Smart move there by Longmire to throw that up, get it on the rim. And at the end of the third quarter, it's 41-15 on your Cass Communication scoreboard. We'll be back after these messages.
A collision with your vehicle can be stressful on its own. You don't need more stress dealing with the Auto Body Shop. Mowen Auto Body and owners Chuck and Brandy Mowen can help take the stress out of the process. Chuck brings over 24 years in the auto body business and is ICAR certified. Mowen Auto Body, 149 Main Street, Mount Sterling, Illinois. Call 217-773-2127. Mowen Auto Body, the quality of yesterday with the knowledge of today, the right choice in collision repair.
Cassing Lumber Company in Mount Sterling is celebrating 50 years in business. We are your one-stop shop for all the supplies you need for your next home improvement project. Top quality lumber, building materials, and paint will give your home the freshness it deserves. We also offer a unique gift shop with new items every season for your home decor. Come visit us in Mount Sterling and always.
And welcome back. It's 41-15 here in the first semifinal game here in Brown County. We got some new players in the game for Carthage here. I'll get those names out here for you. That's Reef Craig. We got a timeout on the floor for Carthage. We got Craig in the game. Shirley's back in the game. Number 11, Craig. We'll see when they get back out there, see what happens here for Minden. Minden's out there. They have Carruthers out there with
Carruthers, Humpke. They got Gray. Looks like Beeler is still out there, and Jacob Voss.
Got you. And we'll get Carthage's names out here for you. When the guy I wasn't paying attention, I was changing my quarter and getting stuff ready for the second game. And
yeah, there's still plenty of people rolling in here, so it is going to be
a tight spot.
Should be a good atmosphere for that second semifinal game, though.
Bentley Brown is in the game. That's Craig's in the game. Shirley's back in the game. Number 12, that's Caden Jenkins. That's the first time he's in the game. And here we go. And that's Craig with it. Craig off the bounce over there to Jenkins. Jenkins is going to try to turn the quarter. Kind of goes off his foot, though. Good hustle there by Baylor. Back to Brown. Brown comes with it to Jenkins. To Craig, top of the key. He finds Blanton. Blanton off the bounce. Jump stop, takes it up. No good. Rebounded there by Carruthers. Carruthers is going down the floor. Up and ball is going to be going the other way to Carthage.
Getting pretty rough. I'd probably take Carruthers out. And this might be what's getting ready to happen. That was a pretty good body check. Nothing was called, but no sense in taking a chance of getting that young man hurt tonight when you're playing tomorrow night. So
back the other way is Craig. Craig with Blanton. Blanton off the left-handed bounce. That ball's stolen. Nope. Regained by Craig here. Still looking for help. That's Blanton. Blanton off the bounce. Still off the bounce. Nope. Back up top. That's Brown. We're going to have an illegal screen there on Blanton. 4:54 left to play here. Into the game, number 11 comes in. That's Kraus comes in the game. That's going to set down Carruthers and there's my other guy, Baylor.
Yep.
Gray's out there. 13. Troutvetter. Forgot him, and that's going to be, oh man, that took a shot there to the face. Right in the old mouth.
If that foul is going to go on Shirley, that'll send Jacob Voss to the line here for 2 in the fourth quarter.
I think he got the worst of it because when he went up, he went up strong and unfortunately got the arm to the face, but a little incidental contact on that one.
Voss's first free throw here up. Good. That takes the score 42-15 Unity. With Voss one shot here remaining on the way. And good as well.
Those look natural.
They did.
And ball's inbounded here for Carthage. That's Craig. Craig working for help. That's Jenkins. Jenkins is going to try to drive on the right side. Gets all the way to the block. Cut off there by Voss. Craig, top of the key. Over to Blanton. Blanton wants to drive. Ooh, good back door, though. About 4:09 left to play here. Fourth quarter action here. Brown with it. That's Bentley Brown looking to turn the corner. That ball is going to be tied up. That's Troutvetter that comes in there and gets his hands on it to tie up Carthage. Gage Frankel, first time coming in the game. He's going to set down Voss and number 2, Austin Layden checks in. Layden Austin, there we go. Layden Austin. Sorry. Eyes are deceiving me there. Ball's in the corner, reversed. Ooh, tipped away. Good job running it down. Is Kraus. We're trying to get all these names. They switch now. I can't find them.
Yeah, I just got comfortable with everybody.
Yeah, I know. Troutvetter with it. Troutvetter. Nope. Inside. That's Frankel. Maybe if I hold it over here, I can see it better. That's Humke. Back out there to Austin. Swung over to Kraus. Inside. Good ball moved by Unity. Troutvetter with the bounce pass. 3:25 left to play. Troutvetter back out to Austin. This possession will probably help out with names. I can get him down there. And that's going to be travel on Kraus. Carthage is going to have possession. What about the standing room only crowd here in the middle school capacity? On back over to Jenkins. Jenkins looking to drive. Good spin move by Jenkins, trying to get to the rim, and they're going to have a push. It'll be a foul.
It's going to go on Frankel.
Oh, off his
Right
knee.
off his knees.
Oh, can't see where the ball's at down there. A whole lot of bodies and no orange thing, it looked like.
Landon Austin. Landon. We'll go with Landon.
Yeah. All's up top. That's Brownwood. Bentley Brown over to Blanton. Blanton on the ground. Jump ball. Stay with Carthage. That ball's inbounded there. That's Craig with it. Craig off the bounce. You're going to have a foul again on
Landon Austin picked up another one. He's going to go ahead and get his money's worth with this fourth quarter when he's in.
He's going to make those scorekeepers make those marks, isn't he?
He said, hey, I watched that first 3 quarters. You guys weren't calling those. It was getting aggressive.
Oh, in there. Shot up and missed. Rebounded. Good rebound in there by Frankel. Frankel's going to run with it. Down the other way there, Troutvetter. Troutvetter up ahead. Ball tipped and fought for, and another foul. Going to get Frankel, are they again? Nope.
Looks like we're going to get Troutvetter. Sorry, butchering these names. Not used to calling a game where both teams have names we're trying to get used to.
Getting older, I need to blow these names up so I can see them too. The font size is getting small on me. Ball's going to be a turnover, or a good hustle there by Unity. I can't tell who that is. Another good hustle there. Unity goes up and makes it. That's Humke. Caden Humke with the 2 points. Pushes it to the magical 30-point mark. He's at 45-15. Unity. 2 minutes left to play. It's a good steal there by Troutvetter. Troutvetter's on the floor, and we got a first down. Somebody needs to yell. Good hustle by all parties involved. For 5 checks in the game, that's Grady Norsworthy for Minden. His first action of the night. Norsworthy for 3.
Oh, it looked good though.
The quick trigger once he got in. He wasn't afraid to shoot it. Ball is to Blanton, and Blanton's going to go the other way. And that ball is run down by Bergman. He's going to be out of bounds though. Going to be with Minden. Inbounds there. Back out to Austin. There to Frankel. Other way comes Carthage. That's Craig with it. Craig over to Brown. Back to Blanton. Blanton looks to turn that corner. Ooh, bounce pass into Bergman. Bergman back out to Craig. And the dribble by Craig off the bounce. Turn around, no good. Rebounded there by, ball on the floor again. Jump ball, that should be Unity's ball, right?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I thought Carthage got that last one, but there's been several in the last couple seconds, so maybe we missed one.
We're under 13 seconds left to play here. Keep in mind we have the Mount Sterling Foods post-game show, and that shot is, we're going to have a foul. And Caden Jenkins is going to go to the line. The horn's going to go off, and that's going to be our final score. 45-15, Minden wins and advances on to the 5:30 regional championship game here tomorrow night. We're moving on to our post-game show, brought to you by Mount Sterling Foods, a small-town grocery store that offers our community the selection, variety, and pricing found in a larger market with ownership and management second to none. Mount Sterling Foods, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-2213. You got some stats for us, Brandon?
Yeah, so finishing the game up for the Unity Colts, Asher Gray led the way. He had that third quarter where he hit 3 threes back-to-back-to-back, so he finished the night with 19. Cade Carruthers had a heck of a game. He had 14. Jacob Foss had 7. Camper Eberly had 3, and then Caden Humpke had 2 as well. For the Carthage Blue Boys, they were led by Holton Darbschmeyer with 6. Gage Parrish had 4. And then Oren Bergman had 2, and then Logan Shirley had 2 as well.
All right, and we're going to go on to our KLC Player of the Game. KLC Inc. offers screen printing and embroidery, custom team apparel, and promotional products. KLC Inc. at 509 Pittsfield Road in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it. And who is your KLC Inc. Player of the Game?
I would probably give that to Cade Carruthers. I thought he played an excellent game, both sides of the ball. He was very aggressive on the rebounding, offensive and defensive rebounds. He cleaned the boards up. Didn't lead the way with scoring, but I think what he added to that game was much more valuable than being the leading scorer. So he brought the energy, and I'd give it to him.
Yes, I agree. I thought Cade Carruthers had a great game for Unity. We didn't get to see him very much when we played him the first time due to foul trouble. I mean, he picked up quick fouls. It just wasn't his night. And I think watching Minden, I thought they did a great job of being good. They were well disciplined, and they knew their role. They did a great job on their fast break. They knew who they were. They didn't try to do too much, whether it's shooters, whether it's post guys, and all that stuff. I thought they did a really good job knowing their role, and they're going to be a tough out for whoever wins this game tomorrow night. So congratulations to Minden for advancing on. We're going to switch some gears here. We're going to take a little bit of break. There's 14 minutes on the clock if you're looking for the Brown County junior high game. There's 14 minutes on the clock, so we're going to take a break, get the scoreboard changed over, and get the starting lineups, and we'll bring that action for you here in about probably 5 minutes. We'll come back on here. So with that, we're going to switch it over, and we'll be back after these messages.
Think Cassing Lumber. We'll all be glad you did.
Central Illinois Home Inspection, the first name you should think of when buying a new home. Specializing in general home inspections, mold inspections, termite inspections, sewer scopes, radon testing, and drone photography. And serving the surrounding area since 2009, licensed and insured. Give them a call today at 217-622-6788. That's 217-622-6788.
Culbertson Memorial Hospital is more than just an emergency center for acute illnesses and trauma. From imaging and lab services to physical, occupational, and speech therapy, our team of providers is equipped to treat a wide variety of conditions in a convenient, local setting, so getting the outpatient care you need doesn't require a long trip out of town. Get quality care from the team that knows you best at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. Learn more at hospital.com.
KLC Inc. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. KLC Inc. at 509 Pittsfield Road, or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
All About Dance and More LLC is celebrating Season 18 by offering more opportunities for athletes to train, compete, and build strong community connections. Our classes emphasize fundamental skills, teamwork, and sportsmanship, while our competitive teams focus on pushing boundaries and achieving greatness. Join us to experience the energy of AADM with recreational and advanced team options. Wishing all local athletes success this season. AllAboutDanceandMore.com.
Brown County Animal Rescue is a foster-based rescue in Mount Sterling, Illinois. We have multiple families in the community who step forward and take care of our animals for us until we can find the permanent home that's perfect for them. We have multiple community programs, including a trap neuter release program, low-cost spay and neuter transport, foster and adoption programs, as well as our blessing box. Brown County Animal Rescue is here to support our community and improve animal welfare.
Learn more at bcanimalrescue.com.
From our trucks to their lunch trays, to your local hospital, to your favorite pub, and to your kitchen table. For more than 60 years, Dot Foods and Dot Transportation have been stocking the shelves of your hometown. Sure, we've grown a lot, but at our core, we're still small-town, family-run businesses that care about our communities and the people who keep us running. Join the Dot family today and be part of something bigger.
Local, reliable broadband. You must be talking about Cascom. I'm Casey French, and we provide amazing support for home and businesses. Internet, television, and phone. We have technicians in your area at all times, and you can actually talk to a local customer service representative. We know our area, and we know our customers. Get to know us. Call Cascom today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to buying or selling your home, having the right realtor makes all the difference. At LG Realty, we're not just realtors, we're your neighbors. For over 14 years, we've been helping families across Brown County navigate the real estate market with local expertise you can trust. LG Realty, local, trusted, experienced.
Los Rancheros Restaurant in Mount Sterling is your destination for authentic Mexican food. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Come and enjoy their daily specials on food and drink. Having a party? Check out Los Rancheros for catering your next event or gathering. Los Rancheros Authentic Mexican Restaurant, 408 Quincy Road, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-7800.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
When you are ready to move to a new home or refinance the one you are in,
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company in Mount Sterling will make sure the process moves along smoothly. With competitive rates, superior service, and great solutions that fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today and get everything you need to get moving. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts. Baby, it's cold outside, and if you've seen the forecast, it's going to be really cold. On sale at McKay Auto Parts are these booster packs. What is a booster pack? A booster pack looks like a set of jumper cables. Carry it in the back of your car, or put it in the trunk, or put it in the back of your truck, and jump it. It'll jump the battery. I've got them on sale. Solar brand, $119 for an ES2500 and $139 for an ES5000. It will start your car. It'll start a diesel. Stop in your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store.
Mount Sterling Foods offers our community the selection, variety, and pricing found in a larger market, offering convenience and customer service second to none. Check out the daily lunch specials each day on their Facebook page, or stop by and get some of their delicious fried chicken for Sunday lunch or any meal. Weekly grocery specials can be found in the Democrat Message. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Mount Sterling Foods, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, proud sponsor of Brown County students in athletics.
Hi, this is Brad Cassing here in Mount Sterling at Ray Insurance Agency. I want to thank you for supporting Brown County Athletics. I'd also like to mention that you probably know that we are specialists in crop insurance, hail insurance, and also any farm coverages that you might need. But what you probably don't know is we have very competitive rates on homes, autos, and commercial business. So I thank you for supporting Brown County sports and look forward to hearing from you. My number is 217-773-3851.
Confused about the tax savings, cost, and other information about solar? Tired of door-to-door salesmen knocking at your door? Talk to the professionals at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Let the Comfort Man make it simple for you so you can discover the tax credits and options that are best for your home or business. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com.
Relax, you're just having a nightmare. We'll call Jerry the Bug Man in the morning.
If you have bug problems, call us today. At Advantage, we do it all, from termites to roaches and even bed bugs.
Take advantage of us. Advantage Termite and Pest Control.
Hello and welcome back here to our second game of the evening, our second semifinal between your Brown County Hornets and the Camp Point Central Panthers here. We got a 4:27 left to go here on our Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show brought to you by the Comfort Man. You can find them at the Comfort Man or by calling 217-773-2626. We're going to go over our DOT Transportation starting lineups. If you're looking for a full-time driving job, touch or no-touch freight, local or regional, want to learn more about jobs available today, visit drivefordti.com. We're going to start first with the Central Panthers. They come in with a record of 18-3. They have defeated our Brown County Hornets 41-31 early on in the season over there at Camp Point. They're going to start number 11, Nola Eilitz, number 14, Eli Foss, number 15, Wes Homan, number 20, Braxton Kessner, and number 3, Cale Cranberg is how Camp Point is going to start. They are the number 2 seed, so they will technically should be the home team on the scoreboard, I imagine. With that, we are in our greens and they're in our white, so if you're confused about, we'll keep it straight on our scoreboard, but if you see that view, that's why it might be a little different to you guys at home and how they run that, I believe. Hopefully they do it that way. For your Brown County Hornets, they come in a record of 16-5. They are the 3 seed in this regional. They got here by defeating Nauvoo Calusa on Saturday. They're going to start at one guard, number 5, Bo Shank. At another guard, number 30, Liam Flessner. At one forward, number 34, Nolan Sefton. At another forward, number 35, Aiden Wagner. And at one more forward, number 40, Leo Ingram. is going to be your starters for your 6-15 Brown County Hornets as the 3 seed. Like I said, these two met early. When was that? Was it November?
I think it was in November. It was real early in the season. I do remember that. Yeah.
Early in November, Camp Point came away with a 41-31 game. And we're going to move on to our keys to the game, brought to you by Blessing Health Services. You can find Blessing Health Services at 521 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. For same-day appointments are available. Please call 217-773-7105. So, Brandon, you got some keys to the game tonight for us?
Yeah, if this is anything like that first matchup that we've seen between these two teams, it's a very physical game, very emotional game. So, I think obviously these teams have played each other. They're in 8th grade. They've battled throughout the years, so they know each other. So it's going to be who can execute the best of their stuff. You know, they're going to know each other's game plans, so who can execute and who can play better defense, because it's going to be rough. Who can stay out of foul trouble, and the emotional side of it. That over there in Camp Point, it was a very emotional game. So if we can keep our heads and not let them get under our skin, I think that would lead well to us trying to pull out a victory here.
Yeah, I agree on both ends. You know, this time of year it comes down to execution.
Yeah.
You know, I think, you know, they have a few players that are nice ball players that can score. They can score in bunches. You know, I know the Kessner kid and the what's the other number? Is it
Homan? The Wes Homan.
Well, they got some different numbers on there for me, don't they? Is he wearing 40?
That's what my at.
Uh-oh. Well, we got some different numbers in here, so we're going to have to get fixed real quick with that. When they come out, they're starting lineup, so we'll try to write those down for you. I think it must have got new jerseys.
Yeah.
Usually what happens in those situations. So I know the Kessner kid and Homan was the other one, I think.
Homan and the Cranberg boy. I know he can definitely light it up from three-point range, or he has in the years past.
Yes,
so.
you are correct. He is the shooter. Like I said, it's 18. They're 18-3, so they got a lot of weapons, not just 3. You know, and they play about the same teams that we have. I know they lost to the Unity team too. Obviously, that's why Unity got the 1 seed. Brown County is going to be introduced first for the Hornets. Like I said, the big thing, and Brandon has mentioned, execution and the mental game too. You know, it's the battle of 24. You know, Route 24 right down the road. These kids have battled in all the sports coming up through the years. They've done the summer league or the Western leagues and all that stuff, same as we have. So these kids are familiar. It just seems who's going to execute mentally and physically is going to be the huge thing tonight. We got a wonderful crowd in here. I guess you'd say a standing room only.
Yeah, they're still rolling in, it looks like.
Between the Brown County fans that want to watch the game, that stand along the sides, and the Unity fans that want to see who they're playing.
Yeah.
You know, so we got a packed house here in Mount Sterling for the night. Just a reminder, the winner plays tomorrow night at 5:30. The girls are also at home. They start a 3-game conference stretch at home too. So get out and support those Hornet Athletics. The boys are home on Saturday, and I think it's the cheer night too, or cheer day, I guess, since it's during the day. That's a 2 o'clock start, I believe, or 1 o'clock start. And we'll try to get these numbers here on our starting lineups.
Wes Homan is wearing number 40.
Homan is wearing 40.
Foss is wearing 11.
11, okay.
15 is Cale Cranberg.
That's really going to throw me off now. Kessner's
Braxton's
24.
24.
And Eilitz is 20.
Yep.
All right. So we're going to go off those numbers and guess who comes in, I guess is the best way to go off of that. And that's been our Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Dot Transportation and our keys to the game by Blessing Health Systems. Thank you to all the sponsors to make this possible and Steve DeLisa to bring this to you. And we're about ready to tip off. And Kessner's going to jump against Wagner to start off the game here in front of the packed house here in Mount Sterling. Dave Schaefer and Tony Fessler are the 2 officials for tonight's contest, working double duty tonight. That ball tipped and won over there to Eilitz. He finds Homan. Oh, no, that's not
Nope,
Homan.
Cranberg.
Gosh, dang it. I'm going to mess that up, aren't I? I'm going to have to turn this to the side so I don't look at those numbers. That's back out to Foss. I can't see those numbers now. That makes it better. A little ball screen action. See what type of sets they got in. And Liam Flessner gets his hands on him and a turnover Camp Point. And he finds Wagner. Wagner goes up and rolls out. The ball is controlled by Foss. Foss is going to bring it down the other way. That's out to, excuse me, Homan. Back out to Kessner. Kessner goes between the legs. He's working on Wagner. Two good athletic boys working on each other. Ooh, good screen there. Eilitz with it. Back out to Homan. Back to Kessner. Kessner's the top of the key. He's got Sefton on him. Spin move. Long. I believe Kessner's left-handed, isn't he? Yeah, the left-hander goes up and no good. Rebound is shot. Shot's going to go up. It's going to be a foul.
Leo Ingram's going to pick up that first foul. They're getting an earful from Coach Flesner. There, nobody boxed out. They just kind of watched the shot go up and watched it come right back down into the shooter's hands. So I would have to agree with him. We need to start getting some bodies on people if we want to get those rebounds. First free throw there by Braxton Kessner is up and good.
Our last couple games, we've kind of struggled on the rebounding end of things.
Kessner's second shot up. Rattles out, and it's going to be a lane violation by Braxton. He left a little early before the ball hit the rim. So,
like a 1-2-2 press employed by Camp Point. Kessner on the front. Shank with it. Shank looking for some help. He finds it in Flesner. Flesner off the back. Finds Sefton down the right side. He goes to Wagner. Wagner off the bounce. Doesn't like the shot. Flesner out to Shank. Top of the key. Back to the right side. Flesner off the dribble penetration. Doesn't like it. Back to Wagner. Wagner to Sefton. And that's Flesner. Flesner trying to break his down. Man, that's Homan.
Yep.
I get called for a.
I thought that's what I saw from this angle, but when he turned, I couldn't necessarily see the whole thing. But he switched hands a little weird. So
yeah, picking up a lot of green in there. It was hard for me to follow the ball in that situation. Ball's back out to Kessner. Kessner with it. Back to Kramer. That's going to be a three by Homan. No good. Tipped around. Kessner fighting for it. Good hustle by that young man. Then Foss is going to fire the three. Foss no good on the three. The ball's tipped around. Going to go to Brown County. 4:20 left to play. It is 1-0. Camp Point. Flesner into Shank. Shank back to Flesner. Flesner back to Homan. Flesner kept the dribble alive to Wagner. Back over to Ingram. Ingram on the corner. Gets the ball back up top. Leo's going to run the point now for Brown County. Leo with it, looking for some help. Sefton on the wing. Looks for Flesner in the post, and that ball's tipped away by Homan. Going to stay with Brown County. The ball into Wagner. Wagner on that right side. Oh, that ball's tipped away, and Homan comes away with it. But he struggles corralling it, but he finally does. And that ball's going to be a foul on Flesner.
Williams going to pick up his first foul of the contest. That'll be our second foul of the first quarter here.
I'm struggling with
Homan and Kranberg.
No, Homan wearing 40. You just don't see 40 as your point guard often. And then when I look up, he used to wear 23 all the time, if I remember correct, in the Barry Youth Leagues, I think is what I'm struggling with. I guess old habits are hard to die. That's Homan with it. Ooh, Homan finds it inside the Kranberg, up and no good. Rebounded by Ingram. Leo wants to run with it. He's got Wagner on one side with him, Sefton on the other. Gets it into Shank. Shank back to Wagner. Wagner finds Ingram. A little dribble drive. Handoffs going on here for Brown County. That's Ingram with it. Looks to turn the corner, can't get it turned. Flesner's going to fire the three off the back iron, ran down by Kessner. The lefty wants to bring it up the floor. Long dribbles with it. Turns and finds Homan. Homan with the quick first step. Boy, that was fast. Throws up a shot. Doesn't go in. Ingram with the rebound. And the pace is fast right now here in this 8th grade game. Shank, he's open for three. Bo hits it. And Brown County gets their first bucket by Bo Shank with a three-pointer. 3-1 Brown County. On your Cass Communication scoreboard with 2:40 left to play in this first quarter action. Ball in there to Kranberg. Over there to Homan. Oh, that's a good cut. Good design play. That's a really nice design play by Camp Point to get Kessner from the weak side all the way to the block, and they found him for the bucket.
That's going to be a foul on Aiden Wagner. That'll be his first. It's going to send Braxton Kessner to the line here for one. First shot on the way. Oh, no good.
Rebounded strong by Wagner. He gets it to Bo Shank. Looks like man-to-man now by Camp Point. Shank up there with it. back door, and that's going to be a foul.
Noah Eilitz is going to pick that up. That'll be his first. That'll be their team first of this first quarter with 2:14 left to go.
Brown County basketball underneath. Bo Shank's going to trigger it in. And what are we looking here? Better hurry. Ball gets in. I couldn't see on that. It's going to stay with Brown County. Flester's now going to take the ball out of bounds here. A tough spot to Sefton, back to Flessner. Flessner's going to turn the corner. Ooh, finds Ingram. Ingram goes up and scores it. Leo's first 2 bucket of the game. That's 5-3 Brown County. Homan over there to Flessner. Get that 2-screen offense, and here comes a back screen. We got to be on help side. That's what's killing us right now. We're not jumping to the ball, and we're trailing that back screen by Camp Point.
That ties the score back up, 5-5.
And Flessner with it. Flessner over to Sefton. Sefton back to Flessner. Flessner thought about the 3, turned it down. He's open again. He's going to fire it. And rebounded strong in there by Kestner. He wants to run. The lefty, got away with a travel, but the 3 is made by Cranberg. That makes it 8-5 Camp Point. Flessner up with it to Wagner. 1:16 here left to play. And that's a crossover by Wagner. He's trying to get to that baseline. Cranberg's hounding him. Back to Flessner. Flessner over to Shank. Jumped off to Flessner. Flessner thrown over to Sefton. Sefton now off the bounce. Gets it to Flessner. Flessner over to Shank. Back over to Sefton. Sefton's in the corner to Flessner. Flessner with the left-handed bounce. With it. And the ball's tipped away. Come down with Foss. Foss is up with it. Back to Homan, and back the other way we go. Homan's going through the lane, untouched, and a lot of contact, and Brown County maintains possession. 35 seconds left to go in a fast-paced game so far. Leo's going to try the 3. Back iron, no good. Rebounded there by Homan. He wants to run again. He's got Kestner with it. Kestner tries a left-handed 3 and missed the other side. We got a foul.
Yeah, Eilitz is going to pick that up. That'll be 2 on Noah Eilitz here in this first quarter. So
a lot of guys tugging on the shorts right now. A pretty fast-paced first quarter so far. Ball inbounded to Sefton. Ooh, tough pass, tipped away there. That's Foss comes up with it and missed the shot, but it was rebounded and saved right back to Foss. That's 10-5. Got 9 seconds left to play.
Foss is going to pick up a foul over there.
And the temperature is rising.
Yep. To the disagreement from the Central fans.
Number 12 is going to check into the game. We want to take a guess?
I have Luke Miller on my sheet. So.
Okay, we're going to go with Luke Miller then. That ball is baseball passing to Sefton, up and good. What a catch and what a throw. It was like a touchdown pass in football. Foss from half court, no good. And with that, it's 10-7 Camp Point. We'll be back after these messages.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Larry Denton Accounting has been serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. Lance Pabin and his staff work with businesses, individuals, and farmers, offering tax preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultations. Larry Denton Accounting, 443 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, Illinois. Put their experience to work for you today. Call 217-773-3400.
And welcome back to BCHornetSports.com. 10-7. Camp Point leads in second quarter. Just getting ready to start that second quarter action in a very fast-paced, intense game so far here.
Mary Linover checked in for Leo Ingram there at the quarter.
This is first action of the game. Looks like Camp Point's back out with their starters, though, aren't they? Yep. Flessner back to Sefton. Sefton to Flessner. Flessner's going to cross over. He's working there on Homan. He goes to the lane, up and no good. Tipped around, controlled there by Cranberg. And Homan's going to run the show again. Homan with it. He finds Foss in the corner. Foss back to Cranberg. Looking at that little screen and roll, that high screen game. Going to look for that back screen. It's a good shot by Homan. Eilitz is going to try the 15-footer and buries it. Nice soft touch by the big man there. That's 12-7, Camp Point.
Holman did a good job. Nice shot fake. He got them, both of them up in the air over there.
That's Wagner with it. Wagner working against this press. Over to Shank. Shank on the right side. Guarded there by Homan. Homan finds Sefton in the corner. Looking for a dribble. Still looking for the dribble. Looks to cross over. Doesn't like it. Good backdoor by Wagner. Up and good. Nice find by Sefton to Wagner. Cuts the lead to 3, 12-9 with 4:52 left to go on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Good press break. Cranberg's going to try the 3, but he's going to get called for the travel there. Got a 30-second timeout, Camp Point. We're going to keep it here. Got 4:45 to go here in the second quarter. We got a 3-point lead for Camp Point there. So far, it's been the high-energy, fast-paced game so far by both teams. And you notice when both teams slow down and execute, that's when the points are scored.
Yep, I would agree with that.
And Camp Point's done a good job on that, their back screen play where they reverse it over with a back screen. Brown County had done a good job with their back cuts.
Yeah, there hasn't been a whole lot of fast break points, but it has been a lot of turnovers back and forth.
Well, we're going to have Brown County basketball, chance to cut into that lead, either tie or cut into the lead of Campbell. Shank with it. Shank, gets bumped by
Braxton Kessner's going to pick up that foul. That'll be his first foul. Team first of the second quarter for Camp Point. Just hustle play, momentum kept him going right into him. So.
And we got Shank calling out the offense. A little 1-3-1 now by Camp Point. They switched it up. Linover over there in the corner. He's got Wagner back to Flessner. Shank on the right side. Shank back to Flessner. Back to Linover. Linover 1 dribble, 2 dribbles, looking for some help. In a bit of trouble there. The ball's on the ground, and Flessner comes out with it. Back over to Flessner. Skip to Shank. Ball. Holman's doing a great job on the point of that press. Getting his hands, he's getting touches on balls. Timeout, Brown County. We got a 30-second timeout. So a little defensive adjustment by Camp Point going to that 1-3-1. Holman's doing a great job of just getting a touch on the ball, make it difficult for those top guys to reverse it. Like Coach Barnett from Camp Point's over there. We'd like to welcome him and his family to Jersey's coming to uptown there by Dorothy's. So
mid-March, I think.
Yeah,
that's
mid-March.
Slated to open up. So
we've been over there a couple times. They got great food and great service.
Yep.
So welcome them back over to the community. Looking for great times over there and good food, that's for sure. And I'm sure you'll hear their sponsorship before too much longer on BC Hornet Sports. And Flessner with it here. Over to Merritt. Leo Ingram has checked into the game too. He set down Bo Shank.
Camp Point come back out man-to-man rather than that 1-3-1. So quick little glance at that to get us really burn a timeout there. And then they come back out man. So
that's Sefton. Got to Flessner. Back over to Wagner. Wagner looking for some help. Oh, that ball's tipped away by Eilitz, and the big man's got it. He's going to run with it. He's working on Flessner, and that ball's tipped, and it's going to stay.
It's going to stay with Central.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Looks like Cranberg's going to be the trigger man. Brown County's going to stay man-to-man here. Ball into Holman. Ooh, good quick move. Wagner with his hands deflected on that one. Over to Eilitz. Back to Cranberger. Ooh, good cut there to Eilitz. That's that back screen every time. We got to talk. We got to help and talk on that. And that is Linover pulls down the rebound. Wagner off the bounce. He's on that right side over there to Sefton. Still 12-9. 3 minutes left to play here in second quarter action. The scoring has kind of dropped off a little bit for both teams here after a hotly contested game to start out with. Linover with it. One bounce to Ingram. Out to Sefton. Sefton back to Flessner. Ball over to Wagner. Wagner with it. Brown County is a little jumbled up on the offensive end right now. Not too many cutting and passing lanes due to Central's good defense too, but we're all kind of fighting for that same spot. And Flessner pulled the rug out from under it, but misses a shot. That was a good move by Liam on the fake handoff. Oh. Holman's with it. He's out of bounds there. He's going to pull the three.
Oh, man.
Gets it.
Deep creep. I thought it was going to roll right on out there, but.
Oh, and Wagner's in a bit of trouble over here against the press. Finds Linover. Linover still looking for help. Finds Wagner. And we got a timeout, Brown County. We got a 30-second timeout.
Looks like we're going to stay with the 30, yep.
30-second timeout. And that last shot by Holman, I've seen that kid play for about 4 years now, and when he's on and he's got that look in his eye and bouncing the step, he's a tough guard.
He is, and he is not afraid to pull the trigger anywhere on the court.
And he is a tough guard on the basketball floor when he is, I would say, when he's hungry, and he looks it right now.
That becomes contagious too, so we need to find a way to limit his shots because teammates start seeing that, and then they start believing it too, and then it becomes 2 or 3 of the kids out there. So
yeah, he's a tough guard when he has it going. It's 15-9. Brown County needs to get a bucket here to just calm down and get back in the flow a little bit so we're not pressing. Like Camp Point's going to come out in that 1-3-1, out of a timeout. Nice little adjustment. You spend that time working against a man. We'll see what happens here. Somebody's got to help out here, boys.
Yeah.
We're under 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. We got Wagner with it, back to Flessner. Flessner backdoor the Linover. Linover 1 dribble, 2 dribbles. Getting a bit of a trouble there. Finds Wagner back on the floor. Wagner going to take the 3. No. Eilitz with the rebound. Back out to Holman. Holman with the bounce now. Slowing it down. A good job of running the point here. Getting a good set here with 1:30 left here for Camp Point. That's Cranberg. Ooh, that's a good curl there. Nice move by Kessner. That's good patience there. 17-9, Camp Point. Ball over to Wagner. Wagner with the help. Wagner on the right side. And doing a great job of cutting off that right hand to him. Flessner, he's open for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Good fight in there for Linover and Cranberg, and that's going to go to Camp Point, though. Flessner's coming out. Shank is going to be in for him. And Holman with it. Under a minute here left to play in the second quarter. Looks like Brown County has switched now to...
I think we got some confusion there. We're supposed to be in man, and that...
it looked like a 2-3 zone at first, and then... I couldn't tell if it was a box. I wasn't for sure, but Eilitz gets the points out of it, though. That makes it 19-9. We're on the 35 seconds left to go in the second quarter. And Sefton with the basketball over there to Shank. Shank looking for some help, finds Sefton. Sefton into Linover. Linover, turnover, and Kessner falls to the ground, and Brown County is going to get a break on that one, where it's going to be out of bounds. They're going to maintain possession. Linover is going to come out, and Ingram's going to come out. Flessner and McGinnis is now in the game for the first time for Brown County. 19 seconds to play here. Brown County needs a bucket to go into the half on a positive note. Flessner still with it. Over to Shank. Flessner might have got away with the double dribble. Shank with it, looking to inside, doesn't get it. To Wagner. He's got 4 seconds to shoot. I don't think he realized it.
Realized time.
Shank gets one off, and it's not going to be good. So with the sound of that buzzer, we're at halftime here. And that means we're on the Yingling and Nissen halftime show, brought to you by Y&E Agency. You can find them on the web or stop by their office at 111 West Washington, Mount Sterling, or call 773-3397 for a quote today. That's Yingling and Nissen Agency. With that, we will also have our Blessing Health Services. Keys to the second half. You may think it's a heart attack, stroke, or stop thinking and dial 911. Quick action can save a life. So, Brandon, you got some halftime stats for us?
Oh, sorry, I was daydreaming over here, I guess.
No, that happened. We'll keep going.
Not a whole lot of scoring in that first half, so I can knock it out pretty quick. So, leading the way, we'll start off with Camp Point there leading right now. So, Braxton Kestner has 7. Noah Eilitz has 4. Kale Cranberg has 3. And Eli Foss has 2, and Wes Homan has 3 of his own. So for Brown County, it goes this way. Bo Shank has 3, Nolan Septon has 2, Aiden Wagner has 2, and Leo Ingram has 2 as well. And that is how it was broke down in that first half for scoring.
All right, and that's the scoring aspect of our stats. Our Blessing Health Service keys to the game here. I think the big thing, looking at the Brown County side of the ball right now, we need to come up with a set to get us comfortable, because I think right now we're just kind of we're trying to do now. It's not that we're trying to do too much. It's sometimes it's hard versus a set defense, and I think you kind of wear yourself out sometimes. I think come out with a good backdoor play, maybe a pick and roll or something, just to get everybody calmed down. Then your offense will start flowing again. On the Central side, I think this is the best I've seen them in the last 2 years of being patient.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing I see out of Central is they're not forcing shots that they shouldn't shoot. They're doing a good job of running their offense, getting the looks that they want. I think in that first probably 2 minutes they might have forced a couple shots, but that's nerves that went back and forth. But once they settle down, they've done really well executing in the half-court set. So I think, for them, Flesser's done a good job on the block. Homan has done a great job of being that spark plug in that way, and especially his defense. So I think that's the big thing. I think for Brown County, these first 6-minute quarters, these first 3 minutes of this third quarter, you got to come out and send a message because you can't fall behind, I don't think, any more than 10 where you're at right now. So you got to come out and win those first 3 minutes and fight and claw and get right back into this game to hopefully get yourself a shot to win this thing. Is the biggest thing in my eyes.
I would agree. I felt like that first half was kind of similar to the first half of the Unity game, where Unity was able to keep that pressure on there and really make them extend that offense outside the three-point line. I really felt like we have to figure out how to, like you said, get some backdoor cuts and get something open inside.
Yeah, I agree with you, and we'll be back after these messages for more stuff.
Just like a coach preparing their team for the new season, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified technicians at Henry Automotive, want to make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive is located 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Are you ready to relive the heart-pounding excitement of your favorite sports moments? Look no further. Introducing CaptureBC.net, your ultimate destination for digital downloads and prints that will capture the spirit of the game like never before. Exclusive moments, memories, and stories at affordable prices. We believe that everyone should have access to these incredible sports moments. Visit CaptureBC.net.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Brown County Accounting and Tax recently opened in Mount Sterling. The team brings over 30 years of experience and is ready to advise on taxes, bookkeeping, and payroll. We are ready to meet with you with no obligation to discuss your tax saving strategy and have already helped many in the area. Contact us today at 217-770-8082. We're excited to be part of the community and are looking forward to helping you.
Trucking is a very rewarding career.
Best part about truck driving with DTI is the support system.
You can expect coming into a family.
Anything that I need provided over the road, it's just a phone call away.
They make the environment very safe for our drivers.
If you want a sense of independence and empowerment, then this is the company for you.
Just do it. Take that leap.
Don't doubt yourself, just do it.
If I can do it, you can do it.
As a student at St. Mary's School, your child will receive strong educational foundation embedded with Christian values. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, have individual iPads, along with personalized attention with a small class size. St. Mary's also offers Fulham half-day pre-K, affordable tuition, a family atmosphere, and exceptional teachers. Register your child today by calling Melissa at St. Mary's School at 217-773-2825.
ADI, located in Golden, is one of North America's largest pattern tiling installers. We've helped farmers create water management systems for over 40 years with pattern tiling across farm fields, generating proven data showing a boost in yield and greater profitability. Changing weather patterns do not have to cost you yield dollars anymore. Start with a free estimate now by calling your local ADI representative, David Lohman, at 309-280-2411 or by visiting our website at agdrainage.com.
Land Guy's Toby Stay's relentless pursuit is to use his local expertise to help connect those with a shared passion for land. If you're in the market to sell, give him a call at 217-257-6096. Additionally, if you're in the market to buy, you can find his current listings by scanning the QR code on the screen or following him on Facebook at Toby Stay Land Broker or on Instagram at Toby Stay. He looks forward to connecting with you and providing a smooth process to your transaction.
Hello and welcome back to BCHornetsports.com here. Brown County is down 9-19, 10 points to Camp Point Central here. We are on our halftime show brought to you by Yingling and Nissen. You give them a call at 773-3397 for a quote today. That's Yingling and Nissen Insurance Agency. Or stop in at 111 West Washington, Mount Sterling with that. So right now here at halftime, Brown County's down 10. I couldn't tell who's it's going to be. Our ball coming out, so good chance to cut into that lead. Right now, Kestner is leading the way. Is Kestner leading the way for? I can't remember what he said.
Kestner is leading the way. Yeah, he has 7 points right now.
Kestner has 7 out of their 19. Who's our leading scorer right now?
Our leading scorer is Bo Shank with 3.
Bo with 3. So we got a kind of variety here. We got to get that offense kicked off and going. They're doing a real good job of switching up defenses on us, going through a 1-3-1 to a full court to a man-to-man. So got to be alert, get some easy buckets. Like I said, a nice, a nice set here out of halftime, just to get everybody calmed down. Probably get our press on. With that, would do the Hornets some good, I believe, in this situation. I'm sure both teams will go back with their starters.
Yep.
We'll see what happens here. And on Camp Point's side there, number 20, Eilitz. Okay, so apologize if I butchered that name anyway. So Eilitz on that, number 20.
No real foul trouble to speak of for any teams or either team. Noah Eilitz does have 2 fouls, but that is the most anyone has on either side of the ball. So.
Yeah, and the winner of this game comes back tomorrow night to play Minden at 5:30, right back here in the middle school. Keep in mind for all the Brown County fans out there, the girls are at home tomorrow night and Thursday night.
And Friday night.
Yeah. So if you want to see 3 WIVC action games, one of the nights, man, I want to say Thursday is senior night. I'm not for sure, but for some reason, either Thursday or Friday is senior night. I can't remember. I think Triopia is Thursday, West Central is Friday, and Greenfield is Wednesday. The boys play tonight at Southeastern. They're at Pittsfield with that. And then Saturday, the boys play at 1
Triopia, right? Here at home.
Here at home versus Triopia, I believe they're going to start at 1. And for some reason, I'm thinking they're playing a 2-quarter freshman game, a JV game, and then a varsity game. And also the little girls clinic is that day too. So I believe is what they're doing anyway. So Brown County is going to have the basketball. Trying to cut into the Central's lead. Both teams are going to start back with their starters. That's Flessner, Shank, Ingram, and Sefton and Wagner for Brown County. And so is Central. And Brown County comes out with the ball. Ingram's going to try the 15-footer off the back iron. No good. Rebounded there by Kessner. Kessner up to Eilitz. Eilitz looking for some help. Finds Foss. Foss with it. Over to Kessner. Here comes a back screen that they've been running on the backside. Back to Flessner. Out to Cranberg. Cranberg puts it off the bounce. Doesn't like it. Back out to Homan. Homan's going to reset that offense. This is the patience that I've talked about. They've done a good job with their patience so far. And a couple cuts there. Cranberg's going to fire the 3. No good. Rebounded strong there by Wagner. Wagner was amongst 4 Panthers there and pulls it down. Ingram over to Flessner. Back to Ingram. Ingram trying for the bounce to Shank. Shank back to Ingram. Ingram to Flessner. Over to Sefton. Flessner at the top of the key. 1 dribble, 2 dribbles, doesn't like it. Still looking for some help. Finds Shank. Did Sefton. Sefton now on the right side. 2 dribbles, goes between his legs, picks it up to Ingram. Ingram on the left side, back to Flessner. Flessner finds Shank. Camp Point's doing a good job on help defense, and that is a save. Oh, and I don't know. That's going to be a tough call. I couldn't tell on that one. That was like a double bounce.
It kept bouncing off of him.
Yeah. Good hustle. Good hustle by Kessner. It bounced twice off each guy. I think sometimes you just go jump ball and see what happens. Yep. Flessner into Wagner. Has Wagner got a shot off besides that layup in the very first possession of the game?
Not that I can recall, no.
He had a 3. He shot a 3, didn't he?
He did shoot a 3, and then he had the one.
And Shank with it. Back to Wagner. Wagner dribbles, picked up by Shank. Shank's looking to turn the quarter by Foss. He's going to get called by having that hand on his hip, I believe.
That'll be his second foul on Eli Foss. Ball will be out of bounds underneath the basket.
Ball's into Wagner. To Ingram. Ingram's going to take it off the bounce to Sefton. About 4:09 left to play here in the third quarter. Back into Ingram. Ingram up. He's going to get fouled. Get rewarded some free throws here.
Yeah, they'll go against Cale Cranberg. That'll be his first.
One way to cut back into this lead is get to the free throw line.
That'll send Ingram to the line here for 2. Ingram's first shot is up and good. And Ingram's second free throw on the way. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Braxton Kessner.
Kessner out to Homan. Homan's going to run the offense here. Eilitz. Eilitz off the dribble. Out there to Foss. Foss skips it to Homan. Homan plays to the closeout up strong. Ball's tipped around, run down there by Wagner. Wagner to Shank. Shank to Flessner. He's going to try the 3. And back iron, no good. Rebounded there by Eilitz.
Liam's going to pick up that foul there. That'll be his second, our team first of the third quarter.
Ball to Eilitz, over to Homan. Homan back to Eilitz. Finds Cranberg. Cranberg had a running mate. He's going to fire the 3 though. Bank shot, no good. Shank pulls it down. Shank's off the bounce. Shank's not going to be on Cranberg there. You see that so often with young players. You miss a shot on one end and you try to get it back and you end up getting a foul for it. You see that so often in young players. It's just something they'll learn. Just get back and play defense in that situation. Shank comes out of the ball game. McGinnis comes in at 3:16 to play. McGinnis' second action of the game here. And Ingram's with the ball. Ingram over to Wagner. Wagner looking for some help. He's got Ingram. Back to Wagner. Off one bounce to Flessner. Flessner in there to McGinnis. McGinnis with a bounce pass to Ingram. No good. Rebounded. Pulled down by Kessner. Kessner wants to run. Left-handed spin dribble. Another dribble. He's got a man open. That's Cranberg. He turns down the shot. Back out to Flessner now. He's working for Homan. Homan's going to reset the offense over to Foss. Off the ball screen from Eilitz. Oh, that's a good pick and roll on the backside. And that makes it 21-10 Camp Point. Off Eilitz score. Wagner with it. Out to McGinnis. McGinnis with it. 2 dribbles, 3 dribbles, goes up and puts it in. And that's McGinnis' first 2 points. Makes it a 9-point ball game. Homan back the other way. He wants to run. A one-man press break tonight. Ball screen there by Eilitz. Turns the corner. Oh, it's a good take there by that young man. He's going to be rewarded 2 shots.
That foul is going to go on Brantley McGinnis. That'll be his first, our team third of this third quarter with 2:09 left. That's going to send Wes Holman to the line here for 2 free throws. His first one is on the way and good.
Holman's done a great job when he comes off his cut, off the ball screen, stays so low. He gets his shoulder under the knee. It's a great job.
Second one up and on the way. And right of zone. Yeah, if I remember right, in the years past, I can remember him really having the energy and sometimes not being able to control that emotion and energy. Tonight, I feel like he's really been the calming factor for this offense and, really forcing them to take their time and be under control. So
I think it's learning that maturity of playing point guard, learning that position of how to be the captain of your team both ways as a calming influence and as the energy giver. And that was a nice shot in there. Well, that was Foss, wasn't it? Yeah, yes. Foss with the bucket. That's 25-12. And Sefton goes in, 25-14, cuts it back to 11 with 1:55 left to play on your Caspian scoreboard. And Homan's going down the right side. He gets up into him and draws a foul.
That's going to go on Brantley McGinnis as well. That'll send West back to the line here for 2. Holman's first free throw up and good. Holman's second is on the way and good as well. He's 4 for 4 from the line here in the third.
13-point lead with 1:48 left to play for Camp Point. Ingram with it, comes off the ball screen, out to Sefton. Sefton back to Wagner. Wagner to Flessner. Back out to Wagner to Sefton. Sefton 2 bounces, 3 bounces, finds Ingram inside. Good look, and Leo puts it in. That's 27-16 Brown County. Foss with it on the right side. Eilitz with the ball screen. They're really isolating that ball screen on the backside now. Wagner comes up with a steal. Little spinorama in the spin cycle up against Kessner. No good. Sefton, though, pulls it down. Great hustle by Nolan to cut that lead to 9. That's a big offensive board putback for Brown County. 1 minute and 4 seconds left to go. Brown County gets another stop and gets back into the game here. Homan with it. Let's see what Central wants to do. Out there to Cranberg. Cranberg working on Flessner, and he's going to get called for the hand check.
That'll be Liam Flessner's third foul with 55 seconds left to go here in the third. That'll be our team fourth, so we're 1 foul away from them shooting some free throws.
Shank comes in. Flessner sets down. Ball's into Eilitz. Over to Foss. Back to Kessner. Kessner off the bounce. That's a tough shot. Missed there by Wagner, or rebounded by Wagner. Up to Ingram. Ingram wants to run up and good, and Leo puts it in, and it's down to a 7-point lead, Brown County. 34 seconds left to play. Let's see if Camp Point holds for the last one here. It's going to be their ball coming out too, so it's going to be a double possession if they can get it. And time and score in that situation.
That'll be Brantley McGinnis' third foul here in this third quarter with 23.5 left to go. That'll send Noah Eilitz to the line here for 2.
And they might benefit out of this, but
first one on the way. That is no good.
Time and score. Start having a clinic on time and score. Time and score.
Islet's second free throw here on the way is up and good.
That's 28-20. Camp Point extends that lead. Brown County has a chance to get the ball back. Not get the ball back, but cutting the lead, I should say. 8-point lead, 19.2 to go here in the third quarter. Let's see what the Hornets want to do here. Where they're going to go on the offensive end here. Leo has been hot this quarter. Out to Sefton. Over to Ingram. Ingram with 13 seconds left. Spin move. Back down. Doesn't like it. Sefton wants to drive baseline. Stolen away by Kestner. Kestner has the ball, looking for some help with 4 seconds to go. 3 to go. Oh, and it's going to be a foul on Wagner.
That'll send Holman to the line.
Ooh. It's about the worst case scenario right now. Sending somebody to the free throw line is going to be their ball coming out too.
Yeah. That'll be 2 fouls on Aiden Wagner, our team 5th of the third quarter. You could hear a pin drop in here right now. Holman's free throw is up and good. Puts him at 5 for 5 for this third quarter. Second one on the way is good as well.
10-point lead, 2.8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Let's see if Brown County can get a shot off here. Ball to Shank. Shank tries to get it off. And with that horn, we're going to go ready for fourth quarter action. 10-point lead for the Panthers. We'll be back after these messages.
Yingling and Nissen Insurance. Stop in and talk to one of our agents today about your insurance needs.
We really appreciate the support of the community in our business for the last 40-some years. Come and see us if you have questions on your policy with us, or if you want a quote and you're with someone else now, we'd be happy to work with you.
Give Yingling and Nissen Agency a call at 217-773-3397. Go Hornets!
Have you ever thought about opening the door to a new truck driving career? If so, B&N Trucking is looking for you. At B&N Trucking, we offer competitive pay, healthcare, 401k, paid vacation, and holiday pay. B&N Trucking is currently looking for over-the-road, regional, and home every-night delivery specialist. B&N Trucking runs the latest in modern equipment. For full details, please visit bnntrucking.net or call 212.
And we are back on BCHornetsports.com here. 10-point lead for Central as we get into this crucial and final fourth quarter here. And they're going to start with the ball. Homan's with it. Guarded there by Shank. Ball in the Islets. Guard their back, a little pick and roll action on one side here. Roll in there, tipped out of bounds by McGinnis, and it's going to stay with Central. Second half, they really isolated that side of the floor with a pick and roll. Pick the picker action from Camp Point, and the Islets up, tipped there by McGinnis. Out to Ingram. Brown County needs a score here. They got Sefton all alone, goes up with it, misses it. Rebounded by Wagner. Wagner looking for some help, finds Shank. Shank off the bounce to Sefton. Sefton to Wagner. Wagner's going to take it off the right side, goes up strong and is fouled.
Braxton Kestner is going to pick that up. That'll be his second. Team first for Camp Point in this fourth quarter. It's going to send Aiden Wagner to the line here for 2. His first one is up on the way. No good.
Anybody in real foul trouble? Liam's got 3, right?
Yeah, Liam has 3, and Brantlin McGinnis has 3 as well. Other than that, no, Aiden has 2, but in the fourth quarter, it's not a terrible spot for 2. Wagner's second one on the way is no good as well.
And Homan has it now. Rebound by Islets. Homan. Over to Cranberg. Ball screen. Nobody picks him up. Tries the 3. No good. Rebounded. Ooh, tipped around. Kestner comes up with it, though. Kestner guarded by Wagner. And that ball's thrown off of Wagner, I think. Cranberry's going to trigger it in play. He finds Holman. Holman looking for some help. Over to Foss. Ball screen there. Foss is going to try the 15-footer and it's short. Ingram with the rebound. Leo's going to run. Got a ball screen there. Thought about the three. Changed his mind. Back over to Sefton. Wagner on the right side. Right-handed dribble to Ingram. Ingram's going to try and fire the three. Back iron, no good. Rebound fought for. Shank's fighting hard for it. Going to be rewarded a jump ball. Great hustle by Bo Shank there to give the Hornets an extra possession here at the 4:30 mark of the fourth quarter. Ball into Sefton. Sefton off the bounce to Ingram. Ingram looking for Wagner. Wagner with a couple spins. Gets to that left hand. Oh, tough move, but comes up short. And Kessler's going to go the other way with it. Kessler between the legs. Nice hesitation, but blocked by McGinnis. Good hands by Brantley there. He's got his hands on a lot of shots here. He's made a difference on the defensive end, getting his hands, using those long arms to alter some shots. So big minutes from the 7th grader right now. Foss thought about it. Ooh, inside, Eilets. Good strong post move. McGinnis again, getting his hands on it. Another block by Brantley. Great anticipation. Way to get his hands on without not fouling. Ooh, backdoor Homan gets up, but he gets fouled.
That one's going to get Bo Shank. It'll be his first, our team first in the fourth quarter with 4:01 left in the game, and not sure Wes Homan's one I want to send to the line here. His first one is up. Oh, I got him.
Good announcer's jinx right there.
He went 6 for 6 in that third quarter, so.
Yeah.
Second free throw on the way. He found it.
Moves the Hornets up 11 now. 4:01 to, or Camp Point up 11. 4:01 to play here. Sorry, I used to looking at the home scheme being the Hornets for some reason when I looked up there. That ball is thrown, tough spot. Homan steals it.
Liam Plessner checked back in there for at that little break sat down Nolan Sefton for a breather.
Let's see if Camp Point wants to take some air out of the ball here. They're going to still look to score. We'll see what happens here. Kessler with it. Kessler with the spin move. Out there to Foss. Oh, Holman's going to try the open three and buries it. That might have been the dagger in that situation, unfortunately. That's a 14-point lead. 3:28 left to play. Ingram thought about the three, gets it over to Wagner. Wagner back to Flessner. Flessner's looking around, doesn't like it. Cranberg's still playing hard. He tipped it off of himself, it looks like.
Well, we got to start figuring out how to manufacture some points here. A lot of dribbling around outside the three-point line with no real intention. So we need to figure out how to get a couple quick baskets here and start cutting into this.
3:18 to go. 14-point lead here. Wagner working hard to try to get inside. Eilets falls down, so somebody's down. Somebody's open. Shank goes between the leg. Still looking for some help. Still looking. Finds McGinnis. McGinnis one shot fake. Ooh, good shot fake, though, and he's going to get fouled. Shoot some free throws.
Braxton Kessner picked that up. That'll be his third. 3:01 here to go in the fourth quarter. He's going to send Brantley McGinnis to the line for 2 free throws. First one up, and good. Takes it to a 13-point lead here for Camp Point. McGinnis' second free throw on the way. No good.
Back iron and Kessler, man, he's probably got 11 or 12 rebounds tonight. He's done a good job on the board. Good job slowing it down by Holman here. It's that growth of a point guard that we talked about. That's Foss with it. Back out there to Holman. Holman's going to work off the ball screen. He's going to get to the rim. He's going to be challenged by McGinnis. And, boy, Kessler just came flying in there out of nowhere.
That'll be Brantley's 4th foul.
We got a timeout, Camp Point. We got a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it, too. We'll be back after these messages.
7-289-3555.
Kerr Auction of Mount Sterling, Illinois wants you to consign with them today. Call 217-242-9600 or visit online at kerrauction.com and download the Kerr Auction app.
We're back on BC Hornet Sports. Holman's going to be at the line for 2 free throws here. It's 2:43 left to go in the fourth quarter. A 34-21 game here. It gets awful quiet in here in free throws today, doesn't it?
A lot of people shoved in a little gym, but it can sure get quiet. Wes Holman's first free throw up off the front of the iron. No good. Second free throw up. Rolls around, no good. Maybe a little fatigue setting in there. He's had a busy game, so.
Like an energy kid too, you know, maybe. Ooh, but there you go. The energy got back up there. He's going to get fouled.
That'll be his first foul of the game, though, so. That'll be the third team foul for Central, so they're 2 fouls away from sending us to the free throw line with 2:35 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Need to score with that clock stop. That'd be huge. And Ingram back with it now. Throws it over the half-court line. He's going to bring it up. We got to be a sense of urgency here to get something done. That ball stolen away. Oh, collision there. Bodies flying, hitting the floor. Kid's still playing hard. That's going to be a jump ball. Going to stay with the Hornets. The ball's tipped around. Cranberg comes down with it. Holman has the ball. Holman there, over to Kessner. Kessner back out to Foss. Inside Kessner working on McGinnis. Left hand up, no good. Rebounded. Wagner goes behind the back after pulls down, but Kessner pulls it down. Left hand goes right back at McGinnis and gets the and one.
That'll send Kessner to the line here for one. He had a busy first half, but it's been pretty quiet this second half, so his free throw is on the way. Off the back of the iron, no good.
And Wagner's bringing it down the other way, over to Sefton. Sefton with it. Oh, little miscommunication, and Foss is going to keep it down. Foss back with it. Foss over to Eilitz. He's going to shoot the three. He rebounds his own shot. Under a minute 36 to go. Holman still firing. Front iron, no good. It's going to be out of bounds.
Goes back to boxing out. Nobody put a body on him right after he shot that, so he just walked right up there and grabbed it himself. So
Easton Hannell is going to check into the game for the first time. And that's Wagner with it. We'll have the Mount Sterling Foods post-game show in the KLC Player of the Inc. coming up. Wagner over to Sefton. Sefton's going to shoot the three, and he makes it. So Nolan Sefton gets the three, makes it 24-36.
He said, I don't know, Coach. I was just trying to make a play.
I'm trying to make a play. As a coach, you can deal with that a whole lot better than not trying to make a play. That's for sure. Holman with it. Holman back up top. Back over to Foss. Over to Flesser. He's going to, Kessner. Sorry, I said Flesser. It's Kessner. Good hustle by that young man. Boy, he's a ball of energy too. Ball out to Wagner. Wagner back to Shank. Flipped over to Easton Hannell. He's thought about the three, doesn't like it. He thought about it again, didn't like it. And Sefton with it. Sefton to Shank. Shank over to Wagner. Wagner with the deep three, no good. Kessner with it. And it's only fitting that Kessner got the rebound and Holman's bringing the ball for Central, I believe, in this situation. It's a great job by Central tonight. They're going to advance on and play tomorrow night versus Minden at 5:30 here in Brown County. Congratulations to our Hornets on a very successful year this year, and all the 8th graders out there for their hard work and dedication for the last 2 years or last 3 years in the basketball program for those guys. And it's going to be a 12-point win for Central. We're going to move on to our Mount Sterling Foods post-game show. Our Mount Sterling Foods post-game show is brought to you by Mount Sterling Foods, a great place for lunch, daily specials. Be found on their Facebook page and weekly grocery ads in the DM. Mount Sterling Foods, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2213. So that's been our presentation today by BC Hornet Sports. We'll have the KLC Inc. Player of the Game coming up. You got those stats for us?
I do. So for Camp Point Central, Wes Holman led the way. He had 13 points. Braxton Kester had 9. Noah Eilitz had 7. Cale Cranberg had 3. And Eli Foss had 2. For Brown County, the scoring one is this. Nolan Septon had 9. Leo Ingram had 7. Braylon McGinnis had 3. Bo Shank had 3. And Aiden Wagner had 2.
So moving on to our KLC Inc. Player of the Game. KLC Inc. offers screen printing and embroidery, custom team apparel, and promotional products. KLC Inc. at 509 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-9090. KLC, you think it, we ink it. Who's your player of the game?
I would probably have to go with Wes Holman for Camp Point. I thought he did a great job kind of anchoring that offense on the side, making sure they didn't rush anything. They went about their business, and he made sure they ran their sets. There wasn't anything rushed. He kept his head. He went 7 for 10 from the free throw line in the second half, so I would probably go with him.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think the Kessner special mentions he did a wonderful job on the boards and providing that energy of loose balls and all that. The little stuff that sometimes goes unnoticed. Yeah, it goes unnoticed, with a player. So I think he did a great job. We got a fun one tomorrow night between Minden and Camp Point. I'm sure the atmosphere will be cooking in here. With that, for the Hornet fans out there, remember the girls are at home the next 3 days. At 6 o'clock starts. The boys are home on Saturday. The boys are playing Southeastern right now, so if you want to switch over and watch that, you can do that. For Jared Hoots and Brandon Scranton, thanks for listening to us. Steve and Lisa, thanks for having us do this, and all the sponsors that make this possible. So we are getting out of here. Have a good night.